You. Yes, you. You are now here. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, who the heck are you? Courtney, what happened to your face? Well, we can't answer that question, because, I'm not Courtney. I'm Wilton the Troll, and, I want to welcome you to my new lair. It's not really all that new. New for you guys, because, you don't really get to see this view very often. You got my garage over there. You can see the last time my furnace was, serviced, so it's kind of cool. Maybe you can kind of hear it in the background up there. Do you hear it? Because I hear it. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. And, I hope you have a good rest of your day, or night, whatever time of day you're watching this. And, don't join gangs. Subscribe to Floral From Under a Rock, because that's where you should be. Always. Bye.
Hi.
Hello.
Late night JAWNS.
JAWNS.
Bubba
Dirt JAWNS.
Hot JAWNS.
Big floppy donkey JAWNS.
Thank you for being a John.
This John is truly outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
I don't think we have any Johns watching us.
No. How's it
There are any
going?
Johns out there. Not John. John. How would you say if you
John.
the name but versus the name like Jonathan?
Jonathan is not the same as John.
How would you pronounce them differently? If you would say John or John?
John.
All right then. What do you have to say about Johns?
About
Or
what?
John.
I've got many opinions on Johns, but it depends on what the John looks like, how much the John is, or where the John originates from.
Well, all right. Sorry, I'm fixing my background. I messed up here. Anyway, I was listening to some cool podcasts earlier, but they were all kind of like psychology and depressing. You said you had some ones you liked.
My favorite podcast is called The Unbelievable Podcast, and it is now defunct. But some listeners of the show picked up the torch and started a podcast called The Unbelievers Podcast that is very much the same format. It's just different hosts. So I've been following this show. The original incarnation of this show I followed for 7 years. I found it when I was working in a warehouse stocking trucks, and I came across it on
When did you do that?
iTunes. Oh, this was like 12 years ago or something.
Okay, continue. I didn't know you did that.
So, so there was this show, and I was really obsessed with it, and it was on for 7 years, and then it ended, and now, like I said, there's a new incarnation of the show that continues on in its stead. I like them both for different reasons. They're a little dissimilar. I think the original show was a little more raunchy. The original show was also professional comedians who were like skilled in improv and also television writers.
Which is the one that you went on? Weren't you on one of them?
Yeah, I was on the Unbelievers podcast.
Is that the original or the one you're talking about?
The original was the Unbelievable podcast.
The Unbelievable.
So
I'm gonna have you
I was
hold
on
that
the
thought.
successor show.
Uno momento, just very, very, very quickly. I'm sorry, I'm going to but I forgot to chat because I thought nobody was watching this. So I just want to say hi to Phil. And Phil, he's a total sweetheart because beautiful lady, Pete, he thinks you're beautiful.
Well, what can I say? Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Howdy, Saru. Got a bunch of goofballs up here.
Hello.
Pete. So, what do you call? You call yourself a weirdo in the dark? I'm a loser in the dark.
This is a weirdo in the dark.
Speaking of weirdos, Sapphire Elf is out there. Out in the universe. Okay. And 3-3 Sosa. I don't know you. Hi, Sosa, but I like your numbers. Your numbers are cool. Actually, I do recognize you, I think. Okay, Pete, I'm sorry. Resume. Oh, resume. He's very handsome. He's doing the thing where he pretends his mic or his screen is frozen, but his eyes move.
Oh, yeah, I was just reading the chat. I apologize. I was distracted. I was reading the
I
chat.
thought you were trying to trick me.
The chat pulled up. I thought we were waiting for readings. I didn't know the readings were occurring. I was slightly distracted.
Well, it says, Phil says, if Creepy Little Book is a beautiful lady, then it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. You're a handsome dude. I'll take it. LOL.
A handsome dude.
I'll take it. I was told once that I was going to be a dude in my afterlife, like my next life. I thought that would be pretty cool. I always wanted to know what it would be like to, have like some extra junk. But we won't go there. It's not a dirty show. 33 Sosa, I am new here. I've been checking some of the creepy stuff though for a while. Just came in for the first time. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you're not going to be turned away from any of Pete's stuff by watching my channel because I'm just a goofball. But we compliment each other well sometimes when it's 3 o'clock in the morning, which is basically the only time I stream. So, but no, welcome. That's awesome that you're here. Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah, unfortunately, I missed my show this evening. I got stuck at work late, so I didn't get home in time to do it. But that shouldn't be a problem tomorrow. I think we should be back in the swing of things again. I do have some topics I want to cover before the week wraps up. And, hopefully things will be okay.
Inferior next to you. Maybe I have to
Why is that?
Again. Your face is very prominent. And I look like this little midget when I shrunk back down. And I've got my really nerdy glasses on tonight.
Your face is humongous. It's in the frame. It eats everything up. There's no headroom at all.
Is that close enough? I see like every wrinkle on my face. Well, I shall let you know that Courtney is one of the best content creators around. Yes. I create this content. It's thought out. It's planned, just like I used to do lesson plans. Pete's camera is frozen again.
Again, just reading chat. You've got chat pulled up. I'm reading it.
Would you like to read this one, Peter?
Maintaining life in the Matrix is indeed tedious.
Yeah, I don't like that movie, so I don't talk about it. So that's all you, dude.
Not a huge Matrix fan myself. Saw the first one, thought that was okay. Don't really like any of the sequels. Didn't really care for them.
Okay, we're not talking about that. Go back to your podcast.
Yeah. But there was an animated one.
Animated Matrix?
Yeah, it was called The Animatrix. That was pretty good.
Oh.
It was like 6 cartoons.
I can't believe this change of subject.
Change of subject. Point of order.
Oh, no, I see a Wookie. Can't stay. Drop the thumbs up. I've got to go to bed. I feel it. I feel like I might be coming down with something. I hope you're not sick.
Oh, not good, Wookie. Not good. Hope you feel better.
Who should have been my partner in crime for these late night things? Although tonight I just decided randomly to tell Pete we were going live. We have nothing to talk about. But. So you're not going to miss much, I promise. But feel better. Feel better.
Yeah, it's not good. You don't be coming down with anything. Not a good scene. Bad scene.
Yeah.
Let's stay healthy, wealthy, and wise. Wine, women, and song. Give me wine, women, and John.
Oh, man, I could. Wine, women, John. Come on, let's make a song.
Oh, my God, please don't. Stop. Why do you do that?
You don't want me to freestyle. Do you know one person that likes it when I freestyle is Saggy Melons. I leave her voicemails on her show, and I freestyle rap from her, and she loves it. So
nobody should be encouraging you to do that at all.
You're the only one that doesn't support my talents.
It's not a true talent. It's you're fooling yourself.
How do you do it? Hi, Ricky. Is that a heart? I'm arthritic. My hands are.
Is that what the kids do? I'm too arthritic. I can't get my claws in this direction.
O's and ones. That's like programming, binary something, right? Or coding. 00111 Very.
You've broken the secrets of the Matrix wide open now.
Shut up. Oh, Phil. Sorry, I'm commenting without even showing the
I
chat.
thought you were going to say Phil
Phil, he
Donahue.
says, I leave saggy voicemails too of me chewing to troll her, but it is out of love. She hates it when he does that, Pete. She's like, it's creepy. Don't call and don't chew. He actually leaves a really nice long voicemails too. You should do it one day. Just go on. I'll give you the number. You can just leave our voicemail. She plays them on her show, and it's funny. You know what you could do? You could say, hello, welcome to Movie Phone, because you could always do that. But I bet
welcome to this stuff nobody remembers.
I was going to say, yeah, people are probably too young for that.
Yeah, they are.
Because I'm old.
Nobody remembers that nonsense.
I do. Phil, do you remember Movie Phone? Is that he was born, I think, in like the year I graduated high school, so probably not, because it existed when I was in school. There's like 1992. Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. Press 1.
Like,
call the movie phone
from the time the movie is. You just look at the newspaper before that.
You'd have to double check anyway, too, though, usually. I left my
yeah, I gotta go buy a newspaper. I want to see what time the movies are playing.
Those were the days.
Were they?
No, well, yeah, they were actually. I am kind of like that old person that I want it to be like the olden days again, back in the day.
It should be like it was back.
We were like OG.
I think people were I don't know, different.
They had good commercials back then. Oh. I'd love to hear your movie recommendation. Waiting for it.
Waiting for a star to fall.
That was not a key. I can't hear. I'm blaming it on
I can't hear. I can't hear. Doctor, I can't hear. It hurts when I do this. Well, don't do that.
Oh, goodness.
Doctor, I'm sad. Sad spelled backwards is DOS. A DOS not good. Here's your bill.
DOS. DOS. That's a word. It's a movie recommendation. So. Wasn't that Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can. Zember Trahidaha. Wait, is that how you would say it? Trahedaya? How do you say it's is it Spanish? Espanol? Je parle français.
It's Hungarian.
Oh, I don't know. I saw the J like ha. And I said ya instead, which is probably how you say it in the J is probably pronounced a ya in that word, actually. Is that correct? Oh, it says it right next to it. Hungarian. I didn't read the whole thing. I was so focused on the actual word. and then they write, I'm Korean, I wouldn't know. That's awesome. That's amazing. Do you live in Korea? I have a friend who lives in South Korea now. She's from Singapore originally, though. That's where and my brother lived in Singapore. I met her randomly through, guess how I met her, Pete? It was through the internet, but there's something that I do on this thing, and I'm obsessed with it.
Is it Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go. Yeah, she's my Pokemon Go friend. Her name's Liz. Hi, Liz. Shout out to Liz in South Korea. Love the sound of Hungarian language, though. Like a graceful German. Yeah, because Germans don't sound very graceful. But actually, you know who can make German sound graceful is Darius Munchausen. He's not.
Oh yeah.
But shouting him out. He can sing like Rammstein. How do they say it? Very well, and it sounds glorious.
Glorious.
You can make it actually sound glorious. I saw the G, graceful German, glorious, even though they're not the same.
You're not getting paid by the letters here.
I do things in threes.
Not
But I
sponsored by
didn't do.
Letter Shake.
Oh, remember that? That's good times, man. Ooh, in the woods in Colorado. Do I know you? What woods of Colorado are you in? Do you like that? It's like asking somebody when they're from Australia if they know another person in Australia.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're from Colorado in the woods. Do I know you? Because I must know everyone in the state of
Oh,
Colorado.
yes. Oh, you live 2 hours north of Denver? I must know them.
I like woods. I love lamp. Or I lamp is that what he said? Go back to your home on Whore Island. What are we talking about, Pete? Pizza.
I don't even know anymore.
We
Maurice
didn't have a
Span Gaming
plan.
is joining us. So is Analyst Draven.
No, guess what though?
What?
We need to come up with a new name for me. He called me Joan Jett. I don't think she ever went red, did she? I'm like all red
I
today.
don't know.
Come up
You
with a
are
new
already.
name. I'm too old to be.
Remember that song?
When they
Remember
used
Red Red Wine? Remember Lady in Red? That was another song.
and look who I see. It's a Draven. Speaking of red, this dude is a vampire, and blood is red. I'm like,
There was a
look, I'm like his
song.
dream tonight. I'm all red, just like
There
blood.
was a
Hey, blood,
song
love
that
me.
was in my head the other day. I recalled this song, and then I remembered it's kind of not a good song.
Was it red,
And
red wine?
no, it's a different one. It's the one that goes, "She's just 16 years old. Leave her alone."
Hello.
Listen. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what's
That's
this rest of it though? Is it She's Like the Wind?
no, it's not. She's like the wind. No. She's like the wind. Is Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, what's that song?
If I could fly, I'd pick you up. I'd take you into the night.
Oh yeah, if I could fly, I'd pick you up and take you. I'm singing it so up and take you into the night and show you love. That's not the tune though. Like you've
Like you
never
never
seen,
seen,
ever seen.
never
Whoa,
seen. Yeah, but I mean, the whole
whoa,
song
ho!
starts out.
I'll take it, Jessica Rabbit. I gotta be a little more like that. Um, that was a terrible
Yeah,
song.
we're Street Gaming. That was like a hit song too. Like it's really inappropriate.
Take you into the night, show you
Like
love like you've never seen. Rejected knowledges of humanity would be a fun topic to talk about. Rejected, everything that I've ever known for me, I'm rejected. I feel like Pete's, they're pretty, nah, not these days, but what would rejected knowledges of humanity, where would you go with that one, Pete? Take it away.
I would
Go
get
away.
more into
Take it
lost
away.
knowledges of humanity. You know, you think about the destruction of knowledge, the Library of Alexandria, losing all that wealth of information that takes us back into the ages through the sands of time. You know, that's the first thing that I'm going to think of. Now, I mean, is that rejected knowledges? Not so much, but perhaps we're speaking about
Oh, well. Rejected knowledges could be current time, but we're not going there because some of them are rejected now. But
ideas that are outmoded, you know,
like
people used to read the lumps on your head. They don't do that anymore.
They did?
Yeah, be like, oh, you got all your lumps on your head. I'll read the lumps on your head.
What did they read them for?
I don't know.
It's all about the opera.
Generally, people read them for divination purposes.
Like lumps, like actual bumps, or like these parts of your head, like
Bumps and lumps and all kinds of like ridges and bridges.
I think if they use forceps to pull you out, they could. You know, some people have like lumpier heads.
The lumpiest.
Like your lovely lady lumps.
Like the lumpy heads.
Oh man, I've had a horrible day, everybody. But guess what? Today is 5 years. 5 years without a cigarette, and all I want is a motherfucking cigarette. A cigarette so badly.
You should
But
stand
I'm
outside of
straight.
the 7-Eleven and ask somebody for one. You'll definitely get a cigarette that way.
I don't even think I'm like within 100 miles of a 7-Eleven. I live in the middle of the woods, and I don't know where anything is. I think the closest store is Dollar General. But no, I'm not going to ruin 5 years without smoking.
Not gonna
And
run
next
5 years.
week,
There you go.
oh,
More power
there's
to
a group
you.
of people coming in. And next week is going to be 5 years no drinking if I make it. I've had a really bad week. That's a joke. I'm going to make it. Look who's here. Bitches. Hi, Cookie.
Hello,
Am I being too
Carol.
loud? Are we being too loud? Yippee for you, Jessica. That's it. I hate the name Jessica, though. How about but Rabbit's weird too? Then it sounds like a vibrator. Oh, oh, look, our tour guide, because she knows the area. There is a Sev. That's very PA. There's a Sev at the rest stop. There is? Oh, not the one where the Wawa is in the McDonald's. I don't know where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I think I'm in Colorado still because I'm just in a room. I exist in a room, except I have a thing behind me instead here. Okay, I should pay attention to the chat because there's actually 6 people watching supposedly. Cookies. Like the movie. See what I did there?
Oh, 8 miles.
Leave
Yeah,
that there.
that's right, Eminem.
Lose yourself in the
He's in his 50s now, isn't he?
But never let it go. Is he in his 50s, Eminem?
All those rappers are in their 50s now.
No, they're not. How is
Yes, they
you?
are.
I'm
Dr.
delirious.
Dre's in his 60s.
Really? Let me explain.
Yeah.
I'm attending to the chat. I just spit everywhere too. I'm having a horrible evening, Carol. And your cookies. And she says hi to Mo. Mo decided with my red hair, because I said I'm not Joan Jett anymore. He's calling me Jessica Rabbit now. And I said, I don't know if I got the for that, but oh, I'm the Red Queen. I like that one too. Okay, the Turnpike. I'm getting directions to 7-Eleven so that I can go break my 5 years of non-smoking. She's a very good friend, isn't she? Telling me where
Yeah.
to sit.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is 50.
Hey, Mo's in his 50s. Mo's very stylish in his 50s too. Like he doesn't act 50. He doesn't look 50 either. I've seen photos.
Well, he's 50 years old.
While I was chewing, you could have kept everything rolling there. Thanks, dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you're eating on stream. I'm breathing.
I'm
I
starving.
apologize.
Lay off me.
I'm looking up how old he is.
I cannot lift that washer up, and you know it. She had to carry
Eminem
a
is
piece of water for
49.
me.
49 years old.
I'm going to be 44 soon.
49.
Look, see these wrinkles?
How old is Jay-Z?
That looks like 64.
Jay-Z is 52.
Oh, are you Googling them all? How
52.
about
52.
Pete, you're onto something. Hope you find the truth be easy, folks. Dude, we're actually gaining people watching, which is embarrassing me now. This is the best comment of the night. You win comments of the night so far. I'm ready for it. Ready? Mo will be 52 next month. Black don't crack. They don't. They age very well. Crayons. Black crayons, because I'm not allowed to refer to anything else as anything. Carol, I can't carry that washer. And now you're going to make me feel bad like I have to go try and carry the washer in. David White. Hello. What do you know about the term JAWNS? What do you know about the term JAWNS, David White?
Oh, dude, I saw a billboard the other day for...
what to use now.
What are they? You know the lawyers, the Morgan family lawyers, Morgan and Morgan. Are you
Mm-mm,
familiar with these advertisements?
mm-mm.
Well, I saw a big billboard for Morgan and Morgan, and it said John Morgan on it.
That's awesome advertising. That
Yeah.
is. Instead of John, or are you making fun of how I said John and John? John. I think
No, it's a
it's more like
John.
Jersey. John. John. I can't say the word now. Uh-huh. Okay. So we're on to something here. What do you know about Philly? David White.
Yeah.
David
G.
White. What up, G? Homeo? Homie, don't play that.
What
God,
up,
that's really old
G?
school.
Please stop.
No, I will never stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Hashtag. See? I mean,
Oh, ridiculous. Absolutely.
David, are you from Philly? Twerm? Sorry. That's like me. Types like me. I like, or it could be a female. David. Um, it's good to know that I have such encouragement from my only two friends, you and Carol. Actually, everyone here is my friend. Right? Right? You're my friends.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody.
Bill's my
All
friend.
your air friends.
Thank you. My looks are immortal, lovely as the dawn. He's very
Oh,
poetic.
very poetic indeed.
You see that? See the smile? I was told if you want to if you want people to pay attention to you, if you smile, you have to smile so that your eyes squinch up a little. Is that
I
ridiculous
was
or
told
what?
you want people to pay attention to you. You expose yourself in public.
Well, yeah, or like show boobs. Yeah.
Walk around with my zipper down until everybody goes, "Hey, buddy, X Y Z."
I've come into like contact with way too many people like that. When I lived in Boston, there was this dude
Xavier's like,
in the T that literally he was like trench coat with nothing on underneath it. He was that dude, but he would always be on the other side of the tracks, so I wasn't afraid. But late night, I saw him like 3 different times, and he just open up his thing and
total
be butt
trench
naked.
coat. There you go.
And then
Watch
Catherine and
out.
I, we used to walk home from Club 218, where Pete's band, punk band, back in the day used to play, and I used to book them, and I used to bartend there.
Yeah.
Anyway, their guy used to stand right at the corner of Pemberton, and he'd ask us what time it was. And after the second or third time, we finally stopped looking. But every time he would ask that, we'd look over, and he'd have his out. So, oh, everyone, everybody. Who did that song?
I don't know.
Do you know David White? Pete.
I know everybody. I'm like super
Who's
popular.
David White? Why is he talking to you? Do you like me? That's good. Cookie, I'll come to your room and show you my boobs, and then you'll scream and run away and say, "Get away." You're creepy. He always looks like that, David White. If you know him, you should know this.
It is late though.
Do you
It
need,
is late.
do you need
Normally, I would
coffee?
be tucked in for a winter's nap at this point. I'm trying to
I
wait
mean,
out a
not
storm
always.
so I can take the trash out. Otherwise, I got to wake up early and take the trash out, and I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah. Carol's cookies and we have to, well, she has to get on top of the trash and get rid of it because we have black bear warnings now. And we have a couple trash bags on the front deck area that need to
Oh,
go.
bear warnings! You got to watch out for bears.
Oh my goodness. I can show you something crazy because no, you haven't met the man. Okay. Gotcha. David White, are you from like Philly area? Like in Philly, whatever. You don't have to tell me your exact address or anything, but I am from that area. Um, and Pete is I'm from Western West Philadelphia, born and raised. Pete is a little, I don't know. He'll tell you if he wants. Black Box, sung it. FM Bears.
Yeah, FM Bears is right.
I have a
I don't pay a
video
bear tax for nothing.
to show. I have a video to show, and I love this dude. I'm in love with David White. It's just funny. You're high energy, and he's low. You're low. I know.
Yeah, it is. It's late. I'm low energy tonight. I'm very off my game.
Yogi and Boo Boo. I would speak about that too. But
maybe Yogi Boo Boo would be there.
There were these two. They were. What would you call them? Non-racist skinheads. What did they call them back in the day? They were black skinheads though. But what do they call them? Sharps, right? Did they call them sharps or something?
Right. Skinheads against racial prejudice.
Yeah, that's what it was. Skinheads. Yeah. And the older brother was a lot larger, and they called him Yogi, and they called his little brother Boo Boo. Boo Boo was cool. The Dirty Jurors. You did it. The Dirty Jurors. You went to the armpit. Actually, Jersey's awesome because Bon Jovi. You got the Jove. You got Bruce Beg Springs. You know that's his nickname because like he played the boss, and girls just fall into bed. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I keep skipping things. Like it's moving faster. I'm from west of Philadelphia. Like if you cross City Line Avenue, that's my hood. Yeah. Who else is on? Oh, she's with the comic book gate. Oh, guys. Sorry, that was not intentional. In and out of both chats, Trader. LOL. What were we talking about? Pete, wake up.
When the lights went down in the city and the fog rolled over the bay.
You keep talking for a second. I'll find it.
How I wanna be there, my city. That's not a bad tune. Sometimes you hear these great tunes, whether it be Foghat or REO Speedwagon, you know.
Heard it from
whether it's King Harvest, which is another good one. Dancing in the Moonlight. Or one of my personal favorites, Thin Lizzy. Big fan of Thin Lizzy.
Oh man.
I think they got a
Whiskey
lot
in
of
the Jar,
hits.
or like
Cowboy song. Cowboy song.
They were from Ireland.
They were.
And that the harmonies, that like the guitar sound is so cool. It's like you can always recognize it. Where did
also
I
like
had
the
something
band.
in the band, like as in the band, like Bob Dylan and his band, like for
No, the band, like The Weight and The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down.
Okay. How do I find something, by the way? Oh, here, I'm just going to show some funny stuff because why not?
Well, why not? Well, why not tie it all up with some funny stuff?
Well, I can't find the bear video, so I found some other videos from that I forgot I had on my Instagram. Now I can't find how to get back to you. And there's some good stuff here, like for real, promise. I promise.
Whatever.
He kind of likes the way I say his name, David White. David White. Because I say na. Speaking of which, one of my videos is kind of up that alley. But hold on, how do I get here? I have to share, right? Really hard. I wish you to. How do I give you access to the chat? I need help. Like,
what do you want me to do? What is it you want me to do? I'm so confused.
Okay, here we go. So I think this is going to work. Is it sharing? No, I didn't share it yet. Okay. Hold on, we got to start from the beginning though. And I need sound. Can you guys see this? Yes? No?
I'll see what.
Pete, can you see like the video?
Oh yes, I can see the video.
Okay, look at this. This was a news clip from when I lived in, well, this is in Denver news. Ready?
Okay.
Find murder in downtown Denver. A man to death. Police said the suspect wore clown makeup and had gloves armed with sharp blades. A strange and terrifying murder in downtown
Would you
Denver.
die or
A man
what?
slashed.
Tell me that's not like your worst nightmare. For real.
Did they catch the clown?
I don't know. I never followed up on it. Okay, let's see what else I got. Now, how do I get back to the videos without going off to another link?
I don't
You should be able
know.
to like click out of it, shouldn't you? I have a couple good ones. Oh, that didn't work. Can you still see my thing? My John?
Yeah.
Let's see. We don't need those. I thought I had another good one on it. Oh, has anyone ever seen the wild horses? This is actually very cool. It's a very cool thing. This is at Assateague
Wild
Island.
horses, eh?
There's my Walter.
That's Walter. Oh, we miss him. So, what do you guys think of the wild horses?
Pretty interesting stuff. Wild horses.
Check
Couldn't
me
drag
out.
me
What are some of the other pictures that are showing on it? Okay, hold on. I have what funny animal clips I could do. Let's see what else. Let's see. Oh, this is what we do in the woods when we go camping. We're very, very mature. It's like from that would be something on that really silly show. What was that show on MTV? This is called a Colorado traffic jam.
What are they? Cow?
Yeah.
No, that's a
My dog
cow.
there's a puppy. He didn't know what to do. And then this one is another one. Another Colorado traffic jam.
Who's sheep?
Come in. You guys come move. Babies, get out of the road.
I'm afraid we're going to hurt the sheep.
Don't back into one.
And I'm showing you animals, you know. That was my cool Edward Scissorhand looking thing, birdhouse, before it all got snowed on and got ruined. Oh, here's some Philly stuff for you. That's I don't need to show that. That's my brother. I promise I had some more good stuff, but I had one more of my dog. It's really funny. Promise. It's cute. And then I'll take it off of this. I think this is where he falls off the couch. It's kind of light, but
Walter,
or dark.
should we get up? Are you hiding from mommy? Want a treat? Who's under there? I see you moving. You hiding from me? Walter. Walter,
He obviously
should we
listens.
get up? Oh, hi.
Kind of funny. That was funny. Pete is dead.
I thought I was.
Turn off his camera. I can't do this all by
He's
myself.
dead. Turn off his camera. He's dead. He's done. He's down for the count. How long do you make it?
Is that my
I keep
Instagram?
slipping
What's
in
real
and out of
interesting?
reality here. I don't know what's real anymore.
Where is your IG? Hold on. Oh. Hold on. I know how to get to you anyway. What am I doing here? Hold on. Let me find you first. Pete, hold up the show. Come on.
I'm having enough trouble holding up my eyelids here.
I know you are. I'll make Cookie come on if you're not going to. You need to. You said you were going to do this, but you don't have to. I don't think this is the right. Oh, yes, it is, Carol. I see it. I seen it. And I seen a Wawa too. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, it's not a video. It's just a picture, though. Okay. Hold on. I got to share again. Share, share, share because you can. This is her special sister having a birthday party for the cat. It's totally reasonable because I had birthday parties for Walter every single year.
Okay. Well, there was that. There was that.
Sheba and Pete, when I build my new house in the country, y'all are invited. Yes.
Well, thank you.
You're invited here too. Don't embarrass him. He's embarrassing himself if he's falling asleep on camera. Cookie, love them spellings. Pete is very tired. Poor Pete. Nothing
It
is real
happens.
anymore. You're
I had a
right.
long day. I had a long day now. Like I said, I'm slipping in and out of reality. Like I'm having micro dreams.
There is no reality because nothing is real anymore. How about John and the Pussycats?
How about Bed Johns and Broom Johns?
How about John Bon Jovi? You're so slow. Come on. You're so much better at this. You're better
No,
than
I'm
this,
tired.
Peter.
I am done. I'm done. I'm burned out. I'm burned out. I'm run out of gas.
Johnny, John. It's a Philly word. It's called
I'm
John.
run out of
John,
gas.
John. I won't stop until you come up with a word with John.
Please
John,
stop rapping.
fried
What are
John,
you doing?
shrimp John, chicken fried John, soft pretzel John, cheesesteak John, Wawa John. 76. Ooh, John. Spookle John.
Bloodlock John.
Passion John. Italian Market John. Pat's John. Gino's John.
Okay,
Jim's
you're
John.
just naming things now.
South Street John.
You're just naming things.
Crash Bang Boom John. Represent.
You're just naming places now.
It's
all over now. It's time to wrap it up.
Wrap shit up, man. That sounded wrong. Well, I don't have a thing, so this hat doesn't fit me anymore. I'm trying to show the Crash Bang John, but it doesn't fit me.
Is this your trucker hat from 20 years ago?
20 years ago, this is a current. Look, it says, we're representing the Illy. Rob from a band called Live Not on Evil did this. He's one of the owners of this fine establishment. Is it showing, Peter?
Yes, it's showing. Everything's showing. You can see everything is crystal clear detail.
Okay.
Everything's great.
You really piecing out on me? We've only
I'm really falling asleep on you over here.
How can you tell how long we've been on here? We've only been on here for 43 minutes. Okay. Does anyone want to come on? Deb's in her comic book chat. Deb spells. Cookie love. I like that you put the LUV too. That's funny.
Wookie can't go to sleep.
What, mine what? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, guess what? Oh, I didn't. Darn it. Thought I had other clips to use. I'm not set up properly. No, I'm really not. That's a shame, man. What about if I do like something like this? Wake up, sleepy Pete.
Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer under homecoming green? Good stuff there, the Monkees. I like the Monkees infinitely more than I like the Beatles because I don't like the Beatles at all.
Hey, I'm a monkey. Hey, we're the monkeys. Sorry, I can't type and talk. Guess what I can do? Look.
What?
See what I did there? See what I did? See what I did there? I'm funny. Like, haha.
Okay. Yes. I see
Nothing
what you
is
did.
really real. Put some sunglasses on, Pete. Yeah, you know what? That is a great idea. You can wear your sunglasses at night.
I could. I
Come
could.
on, come
I
on,
could say
come on,
nuts to
give it
this
to
and
me.
go to that.
All right. I'll sit here and entertain people.
Okay.
Pull a Corey Hart. You're really gonna ditch me, man. I've never done this for Logan before. Pete is my crush. How am I
Wrap it
gonna
up.
I will wrap it up. I'm gonna eat some more grapes and just finish the chat. People. There's actually 8 people watching. I don't believe it. I think that's not real. Pete, you're funny as hell, man. I mean, people want to watch you. He wears his sunglasses at night. I'm really meant to be.
Let's
Oh,
see what time
oh,
it is.
oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin
Oh,
in like
oh,
5
oh,
minutes.
it's Wookie. You know. Easily the most overrated band. I would have said one of the worst, but I actually do like John Lennon solo stuff. Like I don't know, I do. Not like Imagine. I mean Imagine is a good song, but I like Jealous Guy and stuff like that. Cold Turkey is a good song. Wookie, I'm so excited that you're still here. You're not dead. You didn't die. Please don't ever die. And Milton's saying hi to Raquel, but Milton, the insane witch king, has come. He's not fancy tonight, Milton. He's just not.
Too tired for
He won't be
fanciness.
fancy. He won't be fancy. I have another surprise for you, Peter.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Globo homo. I don't hate you for that, Ben. That's actually really funny. I do too. I kind of do. David White. He did that the other night though, and I tagged on another stream, and I texted him. I said, "Are you sleeping on stream?" He was. You were.
Yes, it
People were like,
happened.
"Is he dead?"
Is he dead? Is it over for him? It is. You're a churro on us.
How do you? Okay, I'm gonna give you a guess. Oh, well, our names aren't on there, but the name of the channel is a big hint for you, David White. Which song? Oh yeah, me neither. Wookie, sorry, the chat doesn't understand. It's strawberry fields, and then together.
Strawberry fields are bullshit. Yellow Submarine sucks. I can't stand the
I
Beatles.
am the Eggman.
Everything about them is terrible.
Cuckoo.
All of them. Everything about them. All their music. Everything they did solo. I also don't like Seinfeld. I don't think it's funny.
Let's try and get him to guess my name.
Those are like 2 of the things that I don't like. And they take up a bulk of the list.
I know a lot of things you don't like. You're really a non-liker. Like you're such a hater. It's
I don't hate
when you're
things. I just
stuck in
don't
your
like
ways.
stuff.
Strong dislike. Like I changed mine.
Nothing's good anymore.
The Beatles are trash as fuck. Crown review. I saw you earlier on. Where were you? Echaps?
I saw
maybe?
you earlier. I'm watching
Where
out.
were
I saw you.
you? Where did I see you earlier? Wookie's just all of them.
Everybody gets the Inquisition treatment if they don't know you. Yeah, I don't know who you are. You get the Inquisition.
So yes, my name is the Creepy Little Book.
No, I'm the creepy little boy. That's Courtney Fellowship
He's
of
trying to guess
Oddballs.
my name. You gave it away. He was trying to figure out my name. He said he needed to know my name before he left. What? I hated Friends. Oh, I thought you were saying you hate Friends, like your friend.
No,
I
oh
know
no,
what
they
he-
call me nobody's right too. I hated Friends. Friends is junk. Friends is a junk
I'm gonna need
TV
you
show.
to wait. How did they do it? He was like, wait. He was like, when he tried to like, we need you to. I didn't do it right. We're also trying to get people to hush.
I don't know what you're
Car-
doing. I
Carol's
don't
cooking.
watch
She
that
is just
junk
creepy.
show.
I liked Friends. I actually did.
I don't like junk
There
shows.
we
I don't like
go.
junk music. I don't like junk
She
movies.
was an actress on Friends too. That's my name, David White. Your sister's name is Courtney. My sister's name is Courtney too. My favorite creep. Nobody. Nobody has the most epic, and I don't like that word, but it's appropriate for this epic beard going on. He really does. Are you moved into your new place? Nobody? What's this? What's this? But Pete likes junk food. Wake up. I always miss my name. Peter, Peter, Peter. Can't you see? Sometimes the words just hypnotize me.
You
Don't
gotta
let
stop
Biggie see
rapping.
you fall asleep. I'm a
It's
great
over
rapper.
for me. You gotta go
I
on
already,
that one.
look, I'm scaring people away. The crowd would be like, peace out, yo. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Pete is nodding. Oh my God, other people are named Courtney too. I know. You know what though? Hey, when I was a kid, it was not a common name. They never had my keychain. Never had my keychain. Never had a mug with my name on it. Like, you know, when you would go in stores and like try and find your name. Never had it. I wonder if they had Fedorable. Probably didn't have that on keychains either.
Probably not.
Pete was definitely on everything because, you know, Peter, he's just like so like holy.
What?
Oh yeah, you had the same struggle. You could nowadays, I feel like. Oh, look, we're like we should form a club. Pete, I don't like being on blast. You better wake up. You better wake up. Oh my God. I swear I'm not on drugs. That's the funny part. I'm on like pure. I was so full of my world is ending today that this is like a
I'm just
drug.
saying, we're coming up on an hour. Let's wrap it up. I gotta go to bed. I have to sleep.
Okay.
It's all over for me. It's too late.
Who's trying to log into my my Gmail right now? Who's trying to hack me? Which one of you? Huh? On my screen. Who's doing it? He's gonna be on the floor in a minute. I'll take it. Take what? You want to come on, Mo? Is that what you're telling me? All right, Pete. Okay, I'm on to you, David White. I'm on to you.
Crackling
Who are
rose,
you?
you're a stillborn woman.
No.
You
Who
like
are
to
you,
sing
David
like a
White?
guitar humming. Hang on to
I think I know
me,
who it
the
is.
song keeps running on. Play now, play now,
How
play
about we play
now,
My
my
Bedroom's Got a Drain? Because that'll
baby.
wake you up, and I love that song.
No,
I want
I'm
to
not
dance.
playing anything that's gonna wake me up. Like, let's go. Let's wrap it up. It's
Well,
55
where
minutes
can I
in.
play it? All right.
You
You think?
can't. You can't play without me. I'm the only
I
one who
know.
has it.
And the funny thing is, the uppers would make me like Pete is, because that's the chemical imbalance in my brain. Yeah, but I don't want all the mofros. Dad, get your butt in here. Hold on. No, you'll doom it. This is not going to be the show of doom.
The doom
You
and gloom
promised to be
show.
nice. The doom and gloom. I'm way too happy for doom. Pete needs the zooms. All right. This is what you do then. See? He zoomed. Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, you are running out of time. I'm gonna go.
Okay, go. Bye. I still love you.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye. Everyone say bye to Pete. So, I have a question for everybody. First of all, who is hacking my email right now? And yes, I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. That's really mean to do. Cats get zoomies. Bye, Pete. He's looking now. Oh, funny, funny, funny. At least I'm entertaining someone because I entertain myself. I mean, I live in this room. I don't go anywhere. Carol's cookies will vouch for that. Yes, Fed, this is what you do. Doom well, adorable, the horrible will doom fuck most people's brains, but leave you with a white pill. He just he's full of doom. Oh, it's John Palmer. Hi, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you. I'm not going anywhere just yet. I mean, there's 9 people here. I might as well make more of an ass out of myself, but and they call me nobody who says I'm happy no matter what. I keep a positive attitude. I do that 99.9% of the time. Today was not one of those days, but now I'm doing okay, I guess. I found that I have to fly at the end of April, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I don't like to fly alone, first of all, and I'm on medication that suppresses my immune system, so it's not I'm not afraid of the thing, but like the flu, anything, I can get any of that. It's too peoply on airplanes and at airports and stuff. No humans. Hey. Oh, that's Fade. I know that now. Oh, am I not supposed to say that? I'm sorry if I'm not. But I know you. Hi, hello, humans. It's not Fade. Definitely not. He's high. No. Oh, well, maybe on legal things. I can't keep up with this. I need help. Where's Pete? He really did leave me. He left the StreamYards now. The flu tube is exactly right. Is that what you're calling YouTube, or are you calling an airplane that? Because I call an airplane the flu tube. Let's see. So yeah, today was one of those days where I might have cried a little bit. It happens. And I kind of just wanted to crawl under the covers and cry. But I started talking to Pete, who ditched me, but he is my best friend. And I was like, guess what? I'm going to overcome all this and be the intelligent and entertaining person that I am in stream, being the retarded idiot that I am in stream. He's talking to me. I can't keep up with you guys. That damn Pete, you're right. He ditched me. He ditched me. He did. Hi guys, that was so exciting. Like, there's people on here that I never see. It's really cool, actually. It's so honored. I'm just checking back on the chat here because do I dare post the link? Hi, Dr. Forbin is here. Hey, Dr. Forbin, it's really nice to see you. Look, it's just me. Can you believe it? This is like huge. Big deal. Huge deal. Pete ditched me. That's what happened. I'm stuck here now. I'm awkward and trying to keep this going. Okay. Yes, I see what you got. Thank you. Hold on 1 second. And give me 1 moment. Ladies and gentlemen. I think it's, I don't know. Hold on. Single. Let me come up in my messenger. Let's see. Okay. Are you in Discord now? I can't. It's not coming up on Messenger. You might go this way. Where are you? What is it? What is it? This is hard to do when you're trying to entertain people. And here he is. Okay, so then I can do this. Think. Oh, that's not what I meant to send you, but that's how I. You'll get what's meant to be sent to you in a second. It's not coming up that way. This is a fail, but I'm getting it to you. You hold tight. Okay, here we go. And now he's right there. And I'm talking to myself still. And ooh, shakalak. I think I pulled it off. And now I'm back. Okay. Hi guys. I'm back. If I can close things out so I can see everybody. Someone's still trying to hack my Google. Who are you? All right. Let's see. We are going. What's this thing? One of my crazy friends offered me a crap ton of money for my picture. But I love my picture. Meaning you don't have pictures of yourself? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? I got you, other person. Hold on. And in one moment, we will have this all together, and it's going to be like, oh no, that sucks. I hate the hot and the cold thing. Oh, that's the worst. You got to like sweat it out. Like get yourself wrapped up, and you'll feel like, yeah, you know, you're older than me. You've been through it. You messing with that stupid Discord? Mm-hmm. That was actually a good impression of you. No, I did not. No news. And you're supposed to spell it Noodz. I learned that. It's like what the young kids do, like millennials and younger. That's hip. You're obviously not hip. We're not hip. We're old. I'm trying to find another. Hold on. It's hard to get to all these things at once. Alrighty. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. Just like that. Think. Please be signed in because I don't know my password or something. Okay, so I am trying to multitask and it doesn't work. Okay, now I'm here. Ba weep, grana weep, weenie bon. Just gonna leave that up there. Milton, he had a thought about you earlier today. He blew some Crondo smoke to the winds for you. It was Crondo, man. Milton, where can I find you? I think I know where. I don't do that what you're asking. So I'm looking for why won't this work? How come I don't know how to use Discord? Is anyone with me on that where they just don't know how to use it? I feel like I should have you right here. I know where to find you otherwise. All right. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Okay, I'm gonna lose everybody now because I'm not paying attention to people. And that's why I can't see. There we go. This should work, but you have two of them. Go to Discord. And then, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Fed, on that comment. So, update his app. I like this one. Weep, growing a weep. Smoke a bomb. I wish I could smoke. For those of you who didn't hear, today is 5 years, no cigarettes. 5 years. 5 years. And all I want is a fucking cigarette. I do too. Nobody says I like Gildan much better. I do now. I think I'm only on 2 different people's Gildans. Excuse me, Nick Weiser and Culture Casino. I totally just unladylike burped. I apologize. I'm so ladylike. Okay, so go to your messenger. I sent you your thing. Where are you? Where you be? Where you be? Where you be? Where you be? Okay, smoke. Such a jerk. It's okay because Carol's Cookies was trying to give me directions to the 7-Eleven where I could go buy some cigarettes for myself. Yeah, I just don't do that. It's too much. It's hard. It's hard. But do you want to come on? You gonna doom it up though? Actually, I can control you. I can control your ass. I can't. I have no control over Fed. Fed is unruly. Absolutely. Someone's still trying to hack in my account. Who's trying to get in there? Uh-oh, did I just close out the whole stream? No, okay. I thought I closed out the whole stream. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Well, I know how to do that. I guess I should. Oh, Mo's my only wrench on here. Oh, there you go. There you go, Fed. Who else is on here? Oh, Wookie's got one. Wookie, I'm so sorry you don't feel good. I really am. That sucks. And I think that's everyone. I'm making sure I didn't miss anyone. The chat was going really fast, and I'm not good at this. So I'm really not good at this. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I was having a kind of crappy day, but I'm in good spirits now, obviously. And it says device is not connected. You're trying to come in, but it's not showing anything. There you are. Hello, Dr. Corbin. How are you doing?
I am doing okay.
That's good to hear. I'm sorry, David White. Thank you. That's what I need to hear. I'm not going to do it. If I didn't break down through the isolation that's been like the past couple of years, which is why I'm like this, I'm not going to. And I lost my train of thought. And yeah, and next week's going to be 5 years with no alcohol. That was really hard to do the past couple of years, but oh, thank you very much. Thank you. You're very sweet. Yeah, March 31st, everyone. I may have, maybe, I don't know, I might have like a 5-year celebration of not drinking because it's actually kind of a huge deal. Like me, you know, Dr. Forbiners, I'm kind of a big deal, right? No comment.
No, it is a big deal.
I was going to say total diss.
Sorry, I was on mute because I was coughing a little bit. I was outside all day today, and I got attacked by the deadly attack pollen, so my voice is a little weird.
My nose is constantly just like that, but I got a new filter for my fancy air purifier today, so it's a little bit better. But the 5 cats and the dog here, it just kills me. I'm just not blowing my nose because I can't just disappear because I was the only one on here after Pete left. So I can't just turn my thing off. Hi, Tony. What
Hey,
up?
Tony.
How are you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna send you something on Discord, Tony. If I can figure out how to get back on there. Do. That was kind of a takeoff of like Inspector Gadget, but it wasn't. All right. Okay, so what is Telegram actually? I know that's like another one of the things. Why doesn't it like you, Mo? What is Telegram, Fed? But that's Telegram, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm eating grapes. Dr. Ford, why don't you tell me how your day was while I mute and eat a grape?
Oh, in truth, my day was spent going to my pain management doctor for my second series of injections into my L3, L4 region of my back. How's that? So much
I
fun.
have been there. I have been there. Do they do the like Twilight or like the I don't know what they gave me last time. They don't like knock you out completely, but they
Yeah,
kind of put you out like a little bit. Is that what
yeah,
they did with you?
they put
Like
you
a little
out,
a
and
massage table?
yeah, you're in the little halo, the little catcher's mitt, and pointing down and not seeing anything, and then they throw a
They
bunch of
look at the yeah, but they look at it like on a screen when they did mine,
yeah,
I think.
they use
They
X-rays.
just look at them.
Yeah, they use
Yeah, that's
X-rays, and
does it work for you?
I
Like when
was
you get
a
those?
yeah, I had gotten some kind of the old-fashioned way in the '90s, and I didn't, and then the imagery was really just X-rays, and they didn't really hit the spots that needed to be hit. They were like basic X-rays. You know, you take them, I mean, you put them up on the light board,
Mm-hmm.
and now they do it with a real machine, and they can move the machine around, and they can put it at any angle, and so they can check the needle as it goes in, and they can get quite close to the damaged areas. Since I had surgery in the 80s, I guess it was, on my back. Yeah, and
You did get the
they
surgery.
yeah, I did get the surgery. I had a burst disc, and it was putting pressure on one of the ganglia bundles, and I couldn't walk. I couldn't get my left leg to do what a left leg does, and so
I
they
had
went
the
in,
same
and
exact thing.
yeah, they
Oh,
did
keep going with that. What
they
happened?
did
Yeah.
a
Well,
laminectomy, and cleaned all that up, but they left, there's space, and the ganglia are still there, but they get it. There's a lot of scar tissue now after all this time, so rather than go under the
darn.
knife, they give me painkiller, cortisone, and a secret ingredient that reduces all the inflammation and tries to promote growth. So
Yeah, I
uh,
had that done one time and it didn't work for me. So yeah, no, Wookie, we're not going to talk medical talk.
okay,
I just
we
wanted to see
stopped.
how his day was. I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to make it about that either. Don't leave us. Please don't go.
Well, I
Please
got
don't
asked, and
go.
it was a sucky day. So
Yeah, I had kind of a crappy day too, but I have to fly at the end of April, and I'm just really not into. I don't know. I'm not afraid of flying. Like I flew my whole life. I used to fly alone and have no issue with it. But the older I get, I don't like to fly. And yeah. But I'm going to Colorado, and I'm going to see my dog. If there's anyone on here who actually has never seen my dog, which is oh, I hit the wrong thing.
oh, we see
Um,
him.
here is
There he
Bedford.
is.
So that's him in his handsome picture. There's his goofball picture. What do you mean goofball? That's Walter, and my ex-husband, well, soon to be ex, it's like just almost there, has him. But so I'm gonna get to see Walter. So I'm trying to think of the positives, which is awesome. And I'm gonna see my two nieces and my nephew. And my nephew is smarter than me at age 6. Well, he's gonna be 7 soon, but he cracks me up. He wins like chess tournaments and stuff. And he just belted up in karate and all this stuff. Plays the piano, plays soccer, speaks 3 languages. Anyway, yeah. So um so Mo, it's not working for you. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Oh, um, I'm afraid to eat on the plane because like the fish or the chicken. Get it? with his jab grandmas. Not funny anymore.
Well, when do you fly? Late
That
April or
seems
something?
great, Fed. You go do that. You go do that. I'm probably going to be wrapping this up soon because I'm starting to not be able to see very well, but I'm going to be doing this more often. And I probably have now overcome my fear of just coming on here and talking. So that's good. But Fed, if you're not, you're probably going to sleep anyway. I can talk to you tomorrow. Anyway.
Well,
So,
on a
go on.
oh, you lost me, or I'm muted. Am I? No, I'm not.
No, you're there. I
Um,
hear you.
the 10 major airlines, in the United States, put a letter to the Biden administration telling them to end all mask mandates on airliners, and
Don't.
it was signed by the CEOs of Alaska Airlines, United Airlines, Delta, American, Atlas, FedEx, UPS, and they said they are under old guidance. It doesn't apply anymore, and there's no need for the mask because the infection rates had fallen so low. And of course, the air in an airplane that's in the cabin with passengers is highly filtered, better than any mask you wear. So,
Do you know what? Did you say United? Is United one of them? Like all commercial airplanes are doing
yeah,
that too?
yep, United, Delta, American.
So you know what I saw today on Amazon, and I am that person. I saw this really cool. It's like the size of like this, maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, he is here. It's like the
Son
size
of
of
a
this, maybe a
bitch.
little bit bigger, and it's like a portable air thing that you can bring on an airplane and like put a blanket over your face. I will be that person. I will be that person. Oh, David White. I'm not afraid to eat on the plane. That was haven't seen the movie Airplane, I'm gonna assume. It was an airplane reference. Did you have the fish or the chicken? And then they have the jive grandmas on there. So I was just making a joke about the movie. Hi, Fed.
Wait, why you got the Kraken behind you? That's cool as shit.
Yeah, next to my
That's
baby.
some Cthulhu shit though.
Tentacles.
Y'all know the
Yeah.
old ones are coming back, right?
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they
Cthulhu,
really?
all them. Yeah, they are.
Too low.
All the old ones.
Thank
It's gonna
you.
be great.
I have a new friend. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't have friends. You know that. You're like, you and Dr. Foreman are like my only friends.
No, dude,
David White says, you're amazing. This is my first time checking you out. Hope to see you often. Thank you. I'm kind of a big deal. Just kidding. Not at all. Oh, okay. Where do you want it sent to? Where do you want it? Where do you want it, Mo? Same place? Okay, I'm sending you to the same place. And it's Tony. So I'm going to let you three guys chat while I try and figure out how to send this to him. Okay.
Oh my God, Tony! I haven't been on a stream with you for God, how long?
It's been a bit.
Dude, most of COVID.
I think there was one a couple of months ago, but I wasn't there for very long. It was one of your streams, but yeah, no, it's been a while. Yeah, since we did it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then I don't know what the hell I was thinking doing those like
High Strangeness. I think when I stopped doing High Strangeness, I think that was probably it.
Yeah, like I missed out on about the last 6 months of that. Like, shit got crazy here. Everything was burning.
Yeah.
People were in trouble.
That's California, though, isn't it? Always on fire.
Pretty much. This is hell. Like right now. Like I put up videos on my channel and stuff like that. I was just like filming the sky, showing all the fucking chemtrails. Like showing the planes going across the sky, spraying the shit from like horizon to horizon. And yeah, now all of a sudden we're 15 to 20, depending on where you are, 15 to 20 degrees above average. Oh shit, we're Where'd Dr. Foreman go?
Where'd Doc go?
Must have pooped out for a second. But yeah, now all of a sudden, you know, super hot here in California, and you're getting tornadoes and all sorts of stuff, you know, going on in Texas and all that.
Yeah, it's not cool. I mean, it's beautiful
I'm like,
hot
what?
over here in Australia, but
Like, excuse me for a second. Let me go that deep conspiracy route, you know, or as I like to call them, spoiler alertists at this point. Like, stop dead naming them bigots. They're not conspiracy theorists anymore. They're spoiler alertists. Give them 6 to 12 months. Well, at this point, like it's like days. But you know, yeah, just they quit spraying us like bugs. Quit doing all this fucked up shit. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? I know.
yeah, no. It's
Not
fair, isn't it?
No, not total doom and gloom though, because people are like getting hip to all this, or kind of. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Getting hip to it sound like my fucking boomer parents.
Getting hip
and
to
shit.
be a square.
Right? But no, just like looking at the world, like a lot of people are starting to wake up.
Let's face it, we've had two years of downtime where we can actually look into everything and actually research it and learn stuff.
Right. Like at this point, I laugh my ass off at people when they come at me with right, left, or any other shit. I'm like, I'm just standing there like Neo fucking when he like slaps away everything Agent Smith's coming at him with. Like, dude, I already been through all this shit with so many different people. Like, I've deep dived. I've questioned my own beliefs, my own truths, everything. Like, fuck you gonna throw at me?
What are we talking about?
Yay!
Crazy shit. We went down the rabbit hole for a second. Just tell us to shut the fuck up. Hey, just
you're gonna crawl back up that little bunny hole, and you're gonna come back in.
I was late for an important date.
I'm late.
Down the rabbit hole.
Alice in Wonderland. That's a great movie. That didn't sound right when I said I was late. That could have been taken.
No. I knew what you were saying. Yeah.
But I was called the Red Queen.
I'm late.
For a very important date.
You fucking white rabbit.
Do love that song though.
I am the old ones, all of them. I am the beginning, and I'm starting to finish the
See, Milton. This is why I like you, because can I go off on a little tangent here for a second?
It depends. I'll shut you up if I don't like it, but go on.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too offensive. But like he's talking about that and everything, and I'm like, something I've been questioning a lot lately, because I was raised, you know, Christian, Protestant, lay preacher, all that stuff was my great grandfather.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry, I got really excited. Hey. Mo's never been on a stream with me. Super duper excited.
Trying to figure out my camera because this is on my iPad, so
we can see you.
How you doing? Fine, man.
Hey, man.
You're right.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of fuck ups.
Hey, I'm here. I'm here about the Kim. Man, let me get my head turned right. I'm gonna have to sit like this.
Which way do we like better, this way or the other way?
The Kim trails and all that kind of stuff like that. Wait a minute, let me just move over like that so you guys can see that.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, man, we're all being exterminated, and we don't even realize it. Like some of us do. The rest of the population, I don't know. They're often they don't want to know.
Oh, Sheba. I'm trying to get my necklace. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the days, man, that once you start realizing, I mean, it's sad that once you get past a certain age, you start really looking back and you start seeing stuff in a different way, and it's a bunch of BS, man. I mean, you know, I've come to question a lot of stuff.
Right. It's like once you see evil, you're just like all the other shit that we are always at odds over, you know, religion, politics, all the usual bullshit and everything, right?
Yep.
Like all that just kind of falls away, and you're just like,
Yeah.
you're looking the devil in the face and all the demons of hell and everything, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm just kidding. Sorry. I was saying no. He writes McCallie, dude. That's not bad.
No, I'm just you know,
like not doom and gloom. Pick up that motherfucking sword and shield, and let's charge these motherfuckers.
Oh, so you trying to be like
we win? Yeah, we win.
We could. I mean,
like they only have so much power.
We give them the power with us not
with our fear, our hatred, our ignorance, everything.
Right.
We feed all that.
For a long time, I was telling my wife, I was going, there's no way militias and stuff could like fight the U.S. Army, yada yada yada. They've got this, they've got that. And I had to reevaluate that. I used to be in the Army. I had to reevaluate that with seeing the juggernaut that's supposed to be the Russian Federation, getting stopped by the Ukrainians. And I'm going, hell, anything's game now.
Right. And I mean, this is the crazy part. If they can't do it by conventional means, they'll start doing it with nuclear and all this other shit and biological.
Well, do you play video games, role-playing games, or anything like that? Because, I mean, they've got a map that shows what is the I can't switch it and put on there, but there was a game I was just looking at, and it had Ukraine all the way up to the Balkan nations as a red and hazmat zone, and I'm just like, what the hell? Are you
right? You guys, predictive programming,
predictive programming.
Like we're shown everything that's coming in our media, and if you listen, like I love listening to all the different news feeds and all the conspiracy theorists and all the fuck QAnon, all that shit, dude. Because I go through all of it, and I'm just like, somewhere in the middle of all of this shit, everybody's telling. This is how propaganda works. You have to tell about 70% truth so that you can sell that 30% lie to everybody. And everybody's doing it from all different angles. So somewhere in the middle of all that bullshit, when you see that pattern, you see that truth, you'll feel it. You'll know it. It'll be self-evident.
I'll tell you, it was probably the midpoint of the 2000s. I used to be a building inspector. And there was a lady who used to work with my mom. She had opened up a video game store. I forgot what the name of it, but it was a little chain here in Oklahoma where you could go and trade your old video games and stuff in and like get new ones and stuff. They were like used video games. So I was getting stuff for my Xbox, and she was telling me stuff about chemtrails. Well, I was like, okay, I listened to it or whatnot. And she was talking about how they would make patterns in the sky, like a hashtag or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, I'll listen to anybody. I don't shut anybody down. I mean, just in my 51 going on 52 years, I just say, just listen to them. There's truth in anything, even in bullshit. And I was just out in the field, as we call it. I was just out driving around in my truck, and I started noticing this stuff. I was like, what the hell? So long story short, few years ago, my wife had a conference in Albuquerque, so she took me and the kids down there to stay with her in Albuquerque. And on the way back through the panhandle of Texas, we seen a plane fly. And have you ever seen that? Well, I know you have. You seen that movie, The Ten Commandments, the old one with Charleston Heston in it?
Yeah, hey, many years ago.
Yeah, well, if you're from,
I still remember it though.
You remember when the hand of death started coming down, looking like it was dripping, before it killed the firstborn? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm seeing this plane, and it's flying, and it's spraying this stuff, and it's the first time that I've ever seen where it looked like it was molten wax just dripping in the sky, dripping down at the sky. So we got back to the house. We got back to the house about I'd say about 10 o'clock or so, and just enough time to see the news. And the town that we drove through in Texas, where this was happening, they got 1 foot of hail.
Oh wow!
I mean, they were just showing it.
Yeah, they were coming down like softballs.
Yeah, and
I saw a lot of the TikTok videos and stuff that people were putting up.
And I'm looking at my wife, and she's like, we're like, okay, so it's kind of like, William, I went down the rabbit hole. William Cooper, the Dulcie Bass deal. That's one of the reasons why.
Dude, have you ever looked into like the early stuff with Bob Lazar and George Knapp?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, sorry. I'm really sorry.
What did you do?
I have to stop the politics talk. Only if you sing it.
Only if I sing it. Okay.
That's the rule. You have to sing it.
Okay.
I was at Area 51.
The hair was coming down.
Well, I just want to say, we just gotta do the thing, man. Come on, man. Bring that kid so I can sniff it.
Yeah. No, that's
check them groceries.
Hi everyone, I'm back. No more politics for now. I'm sorry, I have requests from the chat, gentlemen. I'm not trying to be a
party pooper.
No, we were just kind of like rambling on for a minute.
Yeah, we're just rambling so you can get a deal
no,
like
okay. I left, so it's totally reasonable. Like I gotcha. I knew it was gonna happen.
She left the show, and it was called The Mo Show. I'm your host, Mo. And if you want some Mo, I'm gonna give you some Mo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Give you some Mo. You know
Mo. How do you?
In the midnight hour,
it's really funny.
She want Mo.
That's what I used to tell them. I was in the song. Billy was singing about me. Right,
that's really funny because Pete and I were doing this thing with John earlier because it's late night JAWNS, and so I was like. Bubba John Bon Jovi, and you guys were kind of just doing that. It's a fun game.
You were doing. What happened? I went to chat and my chat deal. So
I make conspiracy fun.
Yeah.
Remember that. Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, conspiracy, smearacy. We got. That's one of the things that drew me to Peach Tunnel. I had seen. It's when he used to have Pete used to have his round table, when he had all the people on their live.
Was it dark or high? Yeah, I was gonna say dark thing, high strangeness.
And I'd seen a couple of it, and I was kind of like, because I'm a brother, I was kind of like, I don't know all about all this. I kind of watched a few of it. Then I started going through his back catalog and stuff, and I was going, that dude, he's wise. He's very wise. He needs his own.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah, he needs his own show. He's researched a lot of stuff, and I might disagree with some things, but it's good to listen all the way through to a person's point of view or information that you're given. And sometimes, you can make a precise or you can make a better decision.
I won't do that no more.
Well, I mean,
I was going to say, Mo, the one thing about Pete that I know just from being his friend is like all of the information that he presents, it's not necessarily what he believes too.
Right.
He presents, he's made that clear, I think, on the show sometimes.
Yeah, he said that. He said that in a couple of emails. We've exchanged some stuff. He's told me what he'll talk about and what he won't talk about, on air. We were in a conversation about ayahuasca, and he was like, man, he said, I'm not going to touch anything that's pharmaceutical or whatnot, and I had to respect him. I respect the person on that.
Yeah.
I was talking more about what they see, and he's kind of danced around it because he's used the word pharmakia a couple of times on this live stream or whatnot, and so
very key.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, my man's dancing around this. He won't exactly touch it, but he'll.
Pharmakia is witchcraft.
Yeah,
straight up.
Pharmakia is witchcraft by using.
It's death magic.
Mind altering stuff. I was watching a deal I was really interested in ayahuasca, but I was like, I do not want to see eyes everywhere looking at me, and then I get sucked off into a place where, there's giant snake beings and all this other kind of stuff.
Oh, I've been there, dude. Like, and let me tell you, like, the majority of people that I've ever met in my life or talked to or anything else, I can tell you within about 5 minutes, most of them, to go to that place, it would break them.
Yeah, I don't want to see the machine elves. I don't want to see anything. And I mean, this is court show and everything. I don't want to get off into religion or anything like that. But
Sure.
It's like my boy Winston Zedmore said in Ghostbusters. I have seen shit that will turn you white.
Yep.
I mean,
You've seen shit that was white.
Oh, yeah, the old
Because that exists too.
The old dog crap that you got to pick up later, that turns that color, But
let's just put it this way: when you've stared an old one in the face and it stared back at you and noticed you, like that is a fear very few people have ever known.
Right. Me and Pete were talking about. He's like he always wanted to see a UFO, and I told him about my encounter. My encounter. It was right before the Gulf War started. Not talking politics, Court. It was just like right before that. It was right there in that period, right before it kicked off. And my job was just to fly stuff over there and come back. So I don't even claim veteran status on that. But anyway, I was walking home from my first. Well, let's just be real. I was walking home from my baby mama's house. It was New Year's Eve, and I saw something come up in the sky, and I thought it was the Russians launching the ICBM at us. I mean, I'm seeing this gigantic object floating in the sky, coming from the northwest going to the southeast, and I'm standing in the middle of this football field, practice field, and then all of a sudden, I go back to how I was raised. I was raised Baptist, so I'm thinking, oh my God, here's Jesus. Jesus is coming, and I've just fornicated, and so now I got to sit up here and ask for forgiveness because I've done something out of wedlock. Because I'm seeing these streams falling down off of it. So then I remember my scripture, and I go, that can't be Jesus because this is coming out of the west, and he's supposed to be coming out of the east where the whole world sees him. So I'm going, okay, it's a missile. It's a missile. Let me see. Because to the east of me was Tinker Air Force Base. Go ahead, Courtney.
I was gonna let you finish your sentence, but I'm changing the subject.
Okay.
Because I'm losing a couple of people. Because I like to talk about this stuff too, but I was being a real
about UFO
goofball.
Well,
and now people.
Let's lighten it up. Let's lighten it up.
Thank you. I love what you have to say, man.
Yeah, no. Let's lighten it up. Let's lighten it up. Anyway,
I want to make you sing it because I bet you have a wonderful voice.
Well, I do. Everybody wants me to sing. They'd be like,
what if I named
like
a style and I was like, you have to sing what you're gonna say, like, Bad Brain style.
Well,
that would be a fun game, actually.
It would. It would.
I'm on you could talk about shit.
That was done in the style of Kick Out the Jams.
Yeah.
I think
goddamn aliens.
Them damn aliens. I can say
damn aliens need a sling blade.
Your next one has to be said in the style of In Excess.
Oh, man.
Tony.
At least it's a Gregorian chant.
Yeah.
Say something in the style of In Excess.
I don't know how to do that. I'm not Michael Hutchins.
Now that was
okay.
Not to be gay, but that was a fine
I have
man
good
right
one.
there. Why did he kill himself? He could have had any chick.
I know, it's horrible.
Yeah, I'm like,
what you got? Burn that shit.
Yeah. We'll sing it. Courtney, sing something like Bob Dylan. Man.
I can sing like Dylan, yeah.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Sing the
I got
Chinese
right
version for Meg.
I don't know that, but I know a song that has the word Japanese in it by the Vapors. I'm turning
think I'm
Japanese.
turning
I'm turning
Japanese.
Japanese. I really think so. Oh,
I
or
think so.
Domo arigato, Mr.
Mr.
Roboto.
Roboto.
Domo.
Now
Little
you hit.
sticks in there for you.
Now you're hitting. Now you're hitting the lick right there. You remember when I was telling my kids, I was going. You remember when MTV showed videos?
Yeah, music.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how many
videos
back
were
in the day.
awesome.
I mean,
Back in my day.
you're back in my
And
day.
also 120 minutes was awesome.
Yeah, but back
They
back
stood
in my
for
day,
music.
they said all music all night. You know, I mean, that's like
Right.
TV shows. Why do they still got MTV on there?
It was like from 10 p.m. until about
I know.
4 a.m. Just a smorgasbord.
I mean, I seen
of
stuff
like
that,
all sorts of crazy shit.
I mean, I seen stuff that groups and stuff that living here in Oklahoma that I would never have gotten. What's the word I'm looking for? Because it's 3 o'clock in the morning, going on 4. I never would have gotten access to.
Access. Yeah.
Access to.
I can't believe I gave a word.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. They
I
said,
know I forget my words all the time. So
they say the first.
Damn it, I got an excess stuck in my head now. Thanks, Courtney.
Yeah. They said the first video that ever shown on that was Video Killed the Radio Star, and I'm going, that's
The radio
BS.
star with the Buggles.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm going, that's BS.
Prophecy.
The first video I ever saw on the MTV was Fish Heads by Johnson and Johnson.
Fish heads.
Yep.
Wait, fish heads.
Benson and Benson.
Roly poly fish heads.
Eat them up, yum.
Was Billy Mummy.
Them to the movies. You
we're
can take.
Wait, wasn't that on the Dr. Demento show first?
I don't know if
Probably.
it's Dr.
Yeah, but it was Billy Mummy was one of
my
Barnes
God,
and Barnes.
Yeah,
I can't believe I
Barnes
just
and
remembered Dr.
Johnson.
Demento.
Yeah, you remember all that stuff like that.
Well, that's where Weird Al came from. So
I mean, they had some cool stuff, but there was one music group, and I found them on YouTube. I was looking for them, and there was these guys in tuxedos with top hats, but they had those eyeballs on them, and they were singing a song called "You Are Stupid, We Are Stupid," or something like that. Anyway, I found it on YouTube, and about last year, that video still gives me the creeps.
Fed, you are right. It says, or Dr. Forbin, this song and video has become a cult classic loved by Dr. Demento radio show.
Yeah, I think Barnes and Barnes. One of the guys was Billy Mummy from Lost in Space.
Lost in Space and Babylon 5.
Lost in Space and Babylon 5.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
the
like,
name of the place is Babylon 5.
So, Courtney, can you name, besides Thriller, because that probably scared you, can you name a video, a music video that just kind of like gave you the creeps?
Yeah. Okay, let me think.
Men Without Hats.
Great video. And my girlfriend married Bruce Murphy from Men Without Hats, actually. Which is really funny. Dance if you wanna.
Yeah.
I'm the midget in the field. I'm sorry, small little person.
Yeah. Well,
I think I'm on like my third hard drive of like stuff that would just make people lose faith in humanity.
You got
any clips that ever creep me out.
No, dude, I deep dive and dig in all the places. Like, I want to know everything as much as I can before the lights go out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm just fascinated by everything that our species is up to from every angle. I'm like, I don't have time for all this other dumb shit.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you on that.
I can't think of something that scared me.
You can't think of like a video that just kind of weirded you out.
There were weird videos for sure.
I was asleep, but I mean, if I go old videos, I'm really going to show my age. Split Ends, Dirty Creature. I didn't understand.
Okay.
I love all Split Ends.
Yeah, Split Ends is my group. I didn't understand that. Kim Carnes, It's All in the Cards. Have you ever seen?
You thought that?
When you get off of here, Courtney, you go and look at that Kim Carnes video. It's all in the car.
I mean, I guess people could say like Devo stuff weirded them out.
Oh,
Devo was weird. And saying "whip it," but they're like in like flower pot hats, you know.
Nah, I love Devo. Devo can do no wrong.
What about like a prayer?
Oh, come on, Milton. You're a Kiwi. You
Like
can't
a
hate
prayer?
split ends. That's
that could have creeped people out if you think about it. But
well, you know, they were.
If I think about like words, like Jesus. I got a feeling somebody's
Dude, all you
now as
gotta
an adult, that would creep me out.
Look, once you start learning the history and like occult symbol, you know, occult symbiote. God, I can't speak. Occult symbols.
Yeah.
Throughout history and everything, through all the different religions.
Sorry,
like every faith has.
Why are we going back to religion?
I'm just saying. You're talking about music and all the weird stuff and everything, and music and everything. When you start looking into it all, it really is just kind of all like leading you.
There's you know, I only like one song by this guy, and my wife, she looks at me because I mean she likes Canned Heat. I'm like, oh God, I gotta hear Go On Up the Country. But anyway, let me get back to my point.
That's gonna be in my head now.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't know that one.
She loves that song. She thinks that's the jam.
You'll know it.
Woodstock.
Once.
But it's Neil Young. Hey, hey, my.
Yeah.
I love that song.
You know, I was just sitting there one day. I was doing something. I was on a long car trip or whatnot, and that song came on. And you know how a certain song will touch you at a certain point and stuff in your life.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was like,
I just had one
music's
do
great
that
for
to
that.
me recently.
Is that right? I was like, Jesus, this guy is just like spelling everything out, you know, on everything. I mean, you know, he goes, and once you're gone, you can't come back.
Yep.
Out of the
It's a
blue
great song.
and into the black.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, you know, this.
I find music is the
There was
ultimate time machine. It will take you back to when you first
100%.
heard it, when you first went. This song means something to me. It's amazing.
Tony, we've talked
that
about
nostalgia.
this.
Absolutely.
You can remember like what was going on, like what was happening in your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember what
I'll tell
grade
you
I
a
was
song.
in, like how old I was. Like.
Here, I'm
You know
gonna
what song that did that
I'm
to
gonna
me,
drop
though,
one
was a
in
more
chat
recent
real
one.
quick.
What was that, Court?
It's not recent now. It's probably like 20 years old, but
Well, that's all right.
in the 80s, which is what I go by. Is Gnarls Barkley Crazy? Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Yep.
I remember.
It's a good song.
Yeah, that song for
There's
some
about a
reason
million
it also
covers.
had to
of
do with
that,
it was like a bad time when I heard that too, so it like really resonated.
Yeah.
And another one
yeah.
that super did it for me was why can't I think of it right now? It's like one of my favorite songs of all time. Is Landslide. Sorry. I mean it's classic, I know that.
Yeah,
But
what did you say?
Landslide is just the Landslide.
Oh,
Stevie
by
Nicks, Mac.
Stevie Nicks. Which version do you like?
Oh, yeah.
I like her. I like her.
I like her
Like,
version.
I love Stevie
and
Nicks.
I'm going to sit up here, and you guys are going to cut me off of it. But when the Dixie Chicks did it, I like that version too. I'll admit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'll admit.
There's nothing wrong with you liking a thing. I just can't get into the Dixie Chicks.
Personal
Oh
preference,
no! I
man.
mean,
There's
it was
nothing wrong with
just the way
that.
that they sung it. I seen the video, and I was like, "Oh, that's neat." Now, old Billy from
There's some
Smashing
great covers
Pumpkins,
out there.
I didn't like his cover of it. I'll listen to it, but you know
I
when
don't even
people
remember them doing that.
you know what? Oh yeah, he did that. The Smashing Pumpkins did that.
I guess I remember that now that you say
You know
that.
when people jump on bandwagons and stuff. I'm the anti-bandwagon stuff. You know how like Pete says he hates the Beatles. Well, he just dislikes Beatles songs. He just said he don't hate them. He just dislikes it. Everybody was going onto the Pumpkins. Everybody was talking about the Pumpkins, and I was just like, you know, I may not be a leader, but I sure as hell ain't a follower. I'm more of a lone wolf. If I like it, I like it. You know, get where I'm going on that. There's a few songs from the Pumpkins that I like. I think I like
some. The Pumpkins are a good band in general.
I love Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
That's a good song. Well, when I was bouncing when I was bouncing at the strip club, you know, a lot of the girls like the Pumpkins, and so there was a lot of songs that I remember, like I like that was off of what movie was that off of? Lost Horizon, Lost Highway,
I don't
Lost
know
Highway.
that. I don't know the album.
It's the one that has
A movie. Sorry.
It's the movie, and I ended up getting the soundtrack because it had a
it's
bunch
a
of
good
jams
soundtrack.
on there, you know, and it had Rammstein on there, and I was like, oh yeah, that's my, you know,
Rammstein's amazing.
I was like, oh man, Rammstein, you know, that made me
I'll tell you
have
another
to brush
song.
out my German.
Yeah.
Darius Munchausen is so good at singing Rammstein. Another song that always kind of like got to me, and this is more recent too, because it was in I think it was what, Donnie Darko. The movie made it popular. Mad World.
That's got a great soundtrack too.
By Gary. What's his
A lot
name?
of In Excess.
Something.
Yeah.
Gary Jules.
Yeah.
Gary Jules, who covers bloody Mad World.
You know what? A melancholy song that just
Which is a great version of it.
That just pulls at your heartstring was old Mazzy Star, Fade Into You.
I love, that's a great song. I liked a lot of Fiona Apple stuff too, and she was very kind of like Fiona was Fade Into Me is good.
Yeah.
It was good.
I mean, I'll have like I've got like a deal of songs I wish I wrote, you know, that I came out with it before them. Man, if I had came out with some of them songs, y'all wouldn't even known who Prince was. I was sexier than Prince when I was in 8th grade.
Prince. And anything Bowie for me, but I like that you brought up the Neil Young song because Kurt Cobain wrote in his journal, like he quoted that Neil Young song.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, in his you know, they made a book. It was just all his random like writings and stuff like that. And he wrote, "It's better to burn out than to fade away."
Yeah.
That was his
fade away.
Something.
My wife, she hates me, but I'm saying this jokingly. She was like, "Why did you tape Labyrinth again?" You know, I love Labyrinth. You know,
you remind me of the Babe.
What? Yeah.
Go on.
The power, the baby with the power, or whatever.
What power?
Power
of voodoo. You do. You remind me.
You know, that's off of an old
magic dance.
That's off of an old Cary Grant. That's off of an old Cary Grant show. My wife likes old black and white movies and stuff, and I saw that, and I was like, "Holy snap! That's where they got that from." You know how just how things link together. You know, and I saw that, and I'm like, "Holy smokes!" But yeah, Labyrinth is I got to see some Chili Down with the Fire Gang. You know what I'm saying? We will show you a good time.
I remember being a kid and loving the little caterpillar that was like, "Hello." They're like,
you want to
things I remember.
You want to come in this small crack in the wall and meet the missus?
Yeah.
You know, like she's going to fit in that small crack in the wall. I love, little silly stuff like that. But I think, one of my favorite things was when Bowie was singing that song and they were at the ball when the world falls down. That is my jam. I don't know. It just touched me when the first time I saw that. I don't, excuse me. I don't remember when that movie actually came out, but I know I was a teenager. But I was
86.
86. 84. I was just 84, maybe 86.
86. I was 16, around 15, 16.
I'm fairly certain it's 86.
As the world falls down. That was the jam right there. I was
1986.
I'm like, what chick can I sing this song to? Because this will get you a chick in a minute. That was my problem. I don't know about y'all, but that was my problem. Bowie, man, let me tell you.
And I never realized as a kid, I never noticed his tight pants, but the older I got, I'm like, I was obsessed with him, and how did I guess as kids you don't notice that kind of thing, or maybe I did, and I didn't know.
My best friend's niece had Labyrinth on DVD, and she called me Uncle Mo. He was on no relationship to her. She's like, "Uncle Mo, I'm gonna come over to your house. I'm gonna bring some beers. Everything had to have an S on it, and some pizza, and we're gonna sit up here and watch this movie." Well, then on Labyrinth, she pointed out that you could see Bowie's print in those pants. And the whole movie, I couldn't do nothing but just stare at his package. I'm just like,
the older I've gotten, I'm like, it's really obscene.
I'm like,
can't unsee this.
I'm like, I can't unsee this. I'm sitting up here looking at this man's deal. But oh man, I love some Bowie. I had to get like his greatest hits.
Oh,
You know, Ashes to Ashes. Remember that song, Courtney?
Ashes to ashes.
Ashes.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry. I was reading.
Major Tom's
yeah,
a junkie.
Strung out in heavens high, hidden.
I love the fact that
Sapphire,
that song's a sequel to Space Oddity.
Yeah, I like.
There's my Bowie up. I don't know if you can see it in the
you
dark.
find out Major Tom did survive.
Yeah, I liked Fashion. That was the.
You see Bowie up there?
Fashion. Turn to the left. Fashion. Turn
and
to the right.
a song
fashion.
is jamming, and it's a crossover when you can see it on Soul Train.
Oh yeah,
you know, they had that. They had what's that one group that had the real funky bass line? Well, yeah, they had that. Owner of the Lonely Heart, but yes, they had that on there. But I'm trying to think of the other. They
really
sung,
quick while you're thinking.
They sung Saved
I'm
by
gonna just
Zero.
comment on his.
It was the Fix. One thing leads to another. That was a funky song.
Oh well, yeah.
But I see somebody has AC/DC.
Yeah, that was.
on
I'm
there.
trying to think. Yeah, this
Dirty
is good. He says in the. Well, he's the same. He's Australian. He says, I'm the same with AC/DC songs and being Aussie. Everyone wants to play it for me, but it's fucking killing me. That's kind of like, I guess the Beatles maybe. Well, I know they're British, but like, I think he's kind of the same with the same idea. And I just want to bring this up, Mo, because you're cool, because I saw AC/DC and Smash's Snake Pit opened up for AC/DC, and everybody in the chat, this man right here, tell us.
What? Tell us
you know
what?
Slash, don't you?
Yeah, I know Slash.
You know
Slash is.
How do you know him?
He's my cousin.
He's his cousin.
He's like my
cousin. Like I said, I put a T on it.
He's like my 4th or 5th cousin. Let me tell you guys a real stupid. Let me tell you guys a real stupid story. It was 1988 before I went to the Army, and a kid came down from a show from Texas, and he had a bootleg. You know how people will sell stuff out of their back of their trunk or whatnot, music groups that are trying to make it. And he was singing "Sweet Child of Mine." I'm like, man, I said, I know that song. He's going, there's no way you know that song. I said, my cousin is in a band. I said, he's a distant cousin, you know, we see him maybe once and forever, you know, one of those kind of things like that. And so I sang it for him, and he's like, oh my God, you do know that. Well, he's telling me about this group, and I'm like, yeah, I know a little bit about them. I never met Axl or Izzy or none of those guys like that. The only person I knew was Slash, you know. And I remember when that blew up, and I'm just like, that's a damn shame. You know, I was actually cool before it was cool. You know, I knew a song before.
You're in the know.
Yeah, I was in the know before everybody else do.
That's fun when something like that happens. That's happened to me with a lot of bands that I knew in college.
Is that right?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what Tony said. What'd you say, Tony?
I just said Appetite for Destruction was a massive album in 87, 88.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my honesty.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna say I can relate to like knowing something before it's like big. Just from like being in college, like the Dropkick Murphys, they're like larger than God now.
I love that.
I saw them play their first show. They played with my boyfriend's band at the Rat. So like to me, they were just like a local punk band, you know. And then but they blew up really quick. Within a year, they were like
Irish punk band.
Yeah, I told my wife. I
it's
said
so funny. Kai
Slash
thought they were from Ireland. I'm like, oh God.
No, but they're a great Irish.
Sorry,
band.
say that, Mo.
I said my wife knows it's in my will that if I die before Slash, he's supposed to sit up there and be on my coffin playing the funeral dirge on top of my coffin. That's how I want to go out. Viking funeral with him on top playing the funeral dirge. Yeah. You know, I'm trying to drop this weight so I can get off into some leather pants and, you know, drive my wife over a cliff and throw the guitar at her like Use Your Illusion. Damn Slash.
I'm actually going to close this down in a few minutes. So if I don't see you, I'm going to be streaming. I'm just responding to the chat. If I don't see you, Milton, I'm going to be try to stream. If not tomorrow night, definitely I'll do Friday night again because I've been trying to do the Friday night thing.
Friday night.
But thank you for coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm starting to fade, and I also haven't done my you know Rough Girl TV on YouTube. Her and I have this thing where we can completely have a conversation with different songs. We can do it forever. We've done it on her show. She just like I don't know. It's funny. It's a fun thing to do.
You know, that's good that you have a repertoire of music, a cornucopia of music, and you can do stuff like that.
I change words to like for what I'm doing, like because I don't do much. I'm in a room, so like I entertain myself.
Right.
And that's the way I do it.
But music, I think, you know, if more people listen to music and listen to the words and not the beat,
yes,
or not the rhythm or the guitar, the bass or whatnot on it, if they listen to the words and let the words actually penetrate their heart, a lot of BS that's going on wouldn't be going on.
I agree.
I can tell you, you know why I think it's not the same these days as much. I mean, people can get the YouTube videos with the lyrics on it, but when we were younger, there was something about like I remember getting cassette tapes, and like the first thing you do is take out the lyrics, and you read the lyrics while you're listening to the music.
You hope
we remember that stuff.
Exactly.
You hope
they had the lyrics.
Yeah, when they didn't, it would be like.
Yeah.
So that you didn't, so that you weren't making
the
up
song
words
over and over to try and work the lyrics out.
I remember listening to songs over and over again. I mean, kids don't know anything about your cassette tape breaking and you get a piece of Scotch tape.
Yes.
No, I have to use my fingers.
It splices that sucker together.
You're talking about it completely.
And it would play, man, Courtney. I'm like from the 8-tracks to the cassettes, you know. CD, I was like CD, Speedy, you know, but cassette.
Vinyl collector, which was not.
Yeah.
Not as.
We had vinyl too.
Sorry, I didn't.
No, that was okay. We had vinyl.
My mom started me on the vinyl thing.
You know, there's a guy I can't remember his name. He has a YouTube channel. He's a conspiracy theorist and he kind of does some stuff like Pete does too. And I was listening to him and he was talking about vinyl, you know, and anything analog, how you could feel the vibration off in there from like the piano or the bass or you know the instrument, but then when everything goes to digital, how dull it is. You know,
they compress it all.
The vinyl, vinyl especially. There's something about the little crackle, or like something about the vinyl.
It feels warmer. Let me see how old Courtney is. Courtney, did you ever sit up there and didn't have 25 cents to go get a new needle, so you had to put a penny on top of your needle?
Oh yeah, you got to tape the penny. Yeah,
got to tape a penny on top of.
My mom taught me that trick because my mom was an aerobics teacher in the 80s, so we used to go to Sam Goody every Saturday and buy 45s for and to put them on the cassette tapes to make mixtapes for her routines.
Yeah, she
had the most awesome. It was literally like you would see an old band flyer, and it was like a silhouette of her body, and it said Betsy's Better Bodies. That was her company. It's like so 80s. It's amazing. It's like big hair. You can see the leg warmers and like the little. But we used to go do that.
Vinyl amazes me because, like, I understand how a CD works. Like, you hit a laser off it, it interprets the information, it turns it into sound. Running a needle through grooves in a piece of vinyl is friggin' witchcraft.
It is.
It's like, how does that work? But it does.
Yeah. I mean, you're having this on. How do they compress and put all that? You know, on that. But I mean.
But I love it. I think it's fantastic. Yeah. The fact that it works, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, my deal is that I try to keep up with my kids' music. Okay, I'm an old goat now. I understand what my mother was saying. You know, with some of the music that I would play. You know, I was right there. Oh yeah, I was right there. You know, at the beginning of hip hop. You know, so you know, I was kicking my Run DMC and my LL and all that kind of stuff. My Adidas. And then my mom's looking at me, turn that crap down. And I'm just
tricky.
It's tricky, you know. Yeah, I had rock box and you know, I had all that stuff.
It's
but
tricky.
You know, I'm sitting up here trying to like I'm telling my kids, I'm like, because I have 3 kids. I have one that'll be 32 this year.
Wow.
I've got one that'll be 14, and then the youngest will be 13 this year. So
Okay, so you got the teenage years though, so you're getting the new stuff with that.
I'm getting the new stuff right there.
When I worked at the high school, I was more hip with like the current stuff, but that was around. I'm cut off since then. That was when like Wrecking Ball was big, like Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball, so like that time period. Yeah. But after that, I feel like I'm like,
well, my kids would
not with it.
Well, when I would take my kids to school in the morning, I'd have the radio on. And whatever, if I didn't have it like on one of my stations, I just had it on just general pop or whatnot. And my kids would be singing these songs, you know. I mean, my son's ringtone, just because I like to annoy him, is Lil Nas X, you know, his little country song, because he used to come in and sing that song. I'm like, what the hell are you singing? What is this? But my daughter's ringtone, I couldn't find the original, so I found the knockoff is Roxanne.
Oh, I love it. The Police.
By the Police.
Police.
And
my dad looks like Sting.
When it comes on and I'm taking her to school, she knows all the windows are going to be rolled down. I'll just embarrass the crap out of her. Roxanne!
You know. To put on the bed.
What was I going to say to Courtney? I was going to say something to you that was music related, and I just went. Yeah, old age will make you go blank in a freaking minute.
I swear that I'm the person that Hall & Oates is singing about when they sing about "You're Out of Touch." That's me.
You're out of time.
I'm out of touch.
I love some Hall & Oates. I love some Hall & Oates too. You know, that was. I mean, there's a lot of groups of stuff, you know, through the 80s, like some of them that didn't make it big or were semi-big. I love me some Susie and the Banshees.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I met Susie and Budgie.
Oh, did you?
Wow. At a signing at Newbury Comics in Boston.
You know, I can't believe that's during the time when people didn't listen to lyrics, because if Peekaboo ain't filthy, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, have you really just kind of like
Peekaboo? Is that the song we're talking about?
Yeah, Peekaboo. And she gets up from all fours, and I'm just like, what are you not? You know, I'm like, are you not listening to these lyrics? You know, it's kind of like Prince. Prince would hide his stuff in kind of his scream. You know.
I just had to share this.
Oh,
the Adidas. And he's got a Run DMC shirt. This is my nephew Kai, and then this is my niece Ellie, and then I don't have one of Isla, but they all wore the tracksuit. Like she passed it down. Look, thanks, Auntie Courtney. I was just showing the.
Well, if you got the Run DMC, he wore the best one. I saw Run DMC every time they came to Oklahoma. Seen Korn too. Seen Korn play live. That's my.
I've never been a huge Korn person, but I mean, I respect them as musicians. But
oh man,
I used to have
couldn't be in the strip
red
club
without
no Korn. I mean, Mary Had a Little Lamb. You know, I was like, what are these white boys doing? This is what is this? What is this?
I'm sorry to interrupt for 1 second, but I'm going through because I'm trying to find one picture because we were talking about Sting on my Instagram, and I just came across this post. It says, I forgot to post it on Saturday, but I'm proud of myself, so I'm telling everyone. Saturday marked a year since I touched a cigarette.
Oh.
And today's my 5 years.
Nice.
You know,
that was funny.
That's awesome.
Go on. I'm sorry.
It's great that you know that you're not nicotine dependent. I wish I wasn't. I mean, I live here in Oklahoma.
I still want one all the time. It sucks. The craving does not go away from me.
But one and not succumbing are two different things. So
you guys do not know anything about Copenhagen. Okay, let me tell you something.
My ex was a big into that.
Well, that was like a dare. I mean, because black dudes didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I was hanging out with the country guys, you know, and I was like, give me one of them. And I was high like all of like fourth or fifth hour because I didn't know how to handle it. But I said I was going to master it. Now I'm like addicted to the stuff. I mean, it tastes like dirt, but I'm just addicted to the nicotine off in there. I will not lie. I will not lie. But what was I going to say? What else was I going to say? Just drawing the blank. Yeah, no, I like a lot of different groups and stuff. You know, everybody kind of looks at me. You know, they say, "Well, you got an eclectic taste." You know, I could go from.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I can go from listening to opera to to country. Our boy Pete was singing that song about, what was it? The night they drove old Dixie down. That's why I put that na 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 on there, because that was a part of the lyrics. I mean,
I was thinking it was na 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 na. That's how I was reading.
Yeah, I was going na 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 na. Yeah, no. I was like, yeah, it's like I know that jam. I know a lot of songs. It's just that it kills me that people are getting back off into tribalism and just in what's the word I'm looking for, in certain little music genres, and will not step outside and listen to different stuff. I listened to a country song. I was like, is this hip hop? I mean, what the hell? When did country songs keep on using an 808 beat? I'm waiting for somebody to break some funk down on it, I mean, that's not the Merle Haggard, and stuff that I heard with, the wangy twangy,
twang.
Tammy Wynette, and I was country when country wasn't cool. I mean, what the hell's what's up with this new music? It's almost like everything's just blended all together. You can't tell.
I like when Lemmy and Wendy O. Williams covered "Stand By Your Man."
Oh yeah, Lemmy, man. What a legend.
Oh man. But yeah, there was what's another group from the 80s that I like? Not I like Talking Heads, but who's that group? I know you'll know the name of that group, because Courtney, because you look like you would have done something like that. Do you hear me? Do you care?
Oh, I saw them. That's on Missing Persons.
Yeah, Missing
Persons. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Missing Persons. I saw them live with the Tubes and with Flock of Seagulls.
The Tubes.
And I'm bringing so far away.
She's
That was
so
Flock of Seagulls. Yeah, and the Tubes. Yep. Missing Persons, the Tubes, and I saw them at a rib festival. It's like the most random place to see them. But,
man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gosh,
I mean,
what
is what is this? But I mean, most people would just sit up there.
Keep going. I'm sorry. Don't mind me.
I like some of the college bands. Like when I was college, I was like the old guy in college telling the kids, write your books, because if you don't write your books, somebody's going to steal them. And then on book sellback day, they're going to be selling your books too. But and how to get your Pell Grant and when you're supposed to get your check and everything. So I remember like a lot of college music. One of my groups was Possum Jenkins. I watched that girl destroy me. Have you ever heard that song, Courtney? I watched that girl destroy me.
I'm sorry, it's cutting out a little bit because the microwave's going, so it'll just be like a second, and it won't be as choppy.
Well, what are you doing? Hot Pocket?
Just so you know, I'm not hearing like everything at the moment.
Well, where do you cook a Hot Pocket? A burrito?
Maybe her daughter. I'm getting ready for school.
Oh, okay.
I'm not making anything.
Oh, okay.
It's 5:20 here.
Yeah.
And maybe her daughter having something before school or something.
That's cool.
I'm not sure.
We got
but it'll come back. It's just when it's running, it's right outside the door.
What else?
Yeah, I can't hear you guys.
That's okay. What else is a song that I listen to a lot just because of the lyrics? 3 Libras. But a guy that used to be in, what was his group that he was in? He went solo. What is the name of that? He sung, what is the name?
Give me a song and I might know.
I'm trying to think of it. He sung Jude, but that was like a perfect circle. Jude? No. He did it all for you. The Beatles. Yeah, a perfect circle. Who was the guy that was in Perfect Circle?
I never got into a Perfect Circle, and I have nothing against them. I just never listened to them.
Troy Van.
I hear.
It's kind of like when I was going through my 9-inch nail phase and everything else like that.
I love 9-inch nails.
And my Manson phase, even though he was always hollering "Hail Horn One."
The beautiful people.
Now that's a video that'll scare you if you've never seen that before. You kind of just wake up to that.
And then he covered Sweet Dreams.
Yeah, Sweet Dreams.
That was
I remember when he would come on one of the music shows, whatnot, because it was Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. Was what the name of the group was the first time, was Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. And then he just
I didn't get into Manson. Like I knew those songs, but by the time that those were popular, I was like straight just into punk rock, and like I don't know. That was when I only would listen to like punk rock, even though I love all music. It was just like those couple years during high school that was the time. So
it was like what was punk? They would say certain things were punk, and I'm sitting there going, I mean, because
there's so much more to punk, and there's so many subgenres.
I mean,
I got really into like, and I love all. So there's the 80s. There's the skate punk, like that whole like, and the California, like Youth Brigade and Adolescence and all that stuff. And then what I really got into in high school was a lot of the British like street punk.
Oh,
I was into a lot of that stuff, like GBH and Exploited, and then I really liked like Stiff Little Fingers, Anti-Nori. I loved the Buzzcocks, even though they were more pop. I loved the Damned, but they were more gothy. Like but a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah,
I guess I'm gonna give up after this one.
Yeah,
this picture doesn't
I went through the Fishbone and then into a bunch of ska.
I saw Fishbone.
Yeah, Fishbone.
Ska was good too. I like Op Ivy, like pre-Rancid. They were like Op Ivy was Operation Ivy. I don't know. I love them. But just getting into like the ska, like in general, like old ska and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I consider like the special ska. Yeah. Wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
I was really into the specials. I was really into Madness.
Madness looked great.
Yep, I remember.
Truths and the Maytals. I guess they were more reggae.
I remember when everybody remembers this song because it's only got one word off it. One step beyond. Yeah, then they kind of got mainstream or whatnot. Yeah, I like
baggy trousers.
I'm even gonna mention, I thought they were bringing it back. I like the Mighty Mighty Ballstones,
Yeah.
The Ballstones. The only reason I have an issue with them is their singer Dickie Barrett used to come. I lived in Boston, and they're a Boston band, and I worked at this punk rock like clothing store on Newbury Street, and we would get a lot of bands that came in there. But Dickie Barrett would come in all the time, and he was just a pain. He was like one of those conceited,
foul persons,
kind of a-hole flirts, like not in a fun way. Like he was just condescending. He was an ass.
Condescending, yeah.
I'm like, if he's watching this now, I have nothing against you now, but
everybody had
kind of a creep.
Everybody had something at one point in time.
I got to see great concerts though, shows from working there. Like Sisters of Mercy, they came in. I got free tickets to see them. Iggy Pop, I got free tickets to see Iggy Pop.
Oh, Iggy Pop, yeah. He was
and we used to see like Steven Tyler used to walk with his daughter all the time. Actually, my friend's band, The Unseen, they became larger like later on. They not Steven Tyler, the other dude's name in the band. I can't think of his name right now. I'm not even gonna try. But he had The Unseen play his kid's bat mitzvah, which I thought was really funny. The punk band.
Cool.
Yeah, and we used to see the Baldwins all the time walking down Newbury Street.
I mean, more current. I'm trying to get into just so I can know what the kids are into, not to be cool. Because I tell them I'm set in my ways. I'm too old to be cool. Your version of cool. My daughter.
Some newer stuff. I like Billie Eilish. I was gonna say some newer stuff.
My daughter's a Billie Eilish fan or whatnot. She got mad at me because I was making little sample songs. If you go to my YouTube deal, you'll see the songs that I created using GarageBand. Yeah, using GarageBand off of the iPad. And she was just going, "Oh, this is so cringe," She's like, "This." I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I'm gonna be DJing your next dance at your school. I'm gonna hit that horn. Wah, wah,
the
wah.
word cringe still makes me laugh.
DJ Daddy." She says, "Oh,
DJ Daddy."
She says, you kill me. I'm going, yeah, I'm gonna be up there, so I'm gonna be playing some old school. But yeah,
DJ Daddy.
yeah, that comes
so
from my
funny.
brother. He was like, yeah, what are you, DJ Daddy now? I was like, yeah, DJ Daddy. But yeah, if you go there, you see a bunch of stuff that I made. I was just messing around, trying to do stuff, trying to remember my past. I was in 2 bands when I was a kid. I was in a rap band. We were the KKP, Cold Crush Posse.
Nice.
Start with K's, and then I was in a rock band, but that didn't go nowhere. We were trying to be kind of
what kind of like rock? Like who would you like? What were your influences in that band? Would you say?
I said we were a cross between Fishbone and probably the Stones.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean we
nice.
we tried to do a cover of "Sympathy for the Devil" because that was a jam. I mean
That's a good song.
Yeah, that and Faded Black. Because it had black in it, and then I did Back in Black, by AC/DC. And then it was black because we were mostly black except for Tad. Tad, our lead guitarist, he was white, but he lived in the hood, so he was black too. So he's honorary black guy.
It's so funny. The last house the only house I've ever owned, and actually my mom owned half because she had to co-sign, but I was my boyfriend and I, my ex and I were the only white people on the street. Because it was a super nice street, but people would be like, they call it Hardmore. It was Ardmore. It was Hardmore because of the area, because it was mostly black.
Yeah.
And I became like, first of all, nicest people in the world. The families on that street loved me more than my family. I was the token, like on that street.
Yeah.
And they used to just laugh at me. My one friend, D, who was my next door neighbor, Demetrius, he's like, I just miss you. He's like, I can't say it on here, but the Ninja Please, how people used to say that? Ninja Please. Yeah. He's like, Ninja you used to say it so white and it was so funny. He's like, you used to crack us up so much, but that would always be my thing. It's funny, like. But,
well, you got to end with the group if you say be able to say Ninja Please, and not the and not the PC word on that that people didn't bat an eye on that.
Oh yeah.
I would go around before that was cool. We're talking about like 1983, 84, whatnot, and I would do that to everybody. Just see their
everyone in my high school even did in the 90s. It was not like no one said anything about it. It was no, but I also didn't grow up in but we were Philly. Like Philly's the city of brotherly love. Like it was very balanced, the population, like where we were. Like my ex-husband, he grew up in Richmond, Virginia, where they use hard R, and they actually use that word, and it's like it's totally different.
No, can't say that. You get hurt.
Yeah.
You get hurt. But no, I would do that.
Philly, you get shot.
Yeah. I would do that I'm the kind of person that would just do stuff to see the looks on people's faces.
Oh, shock value.
I would just do it. My friends was like, don't dare him to do that. I was me and another best friend that was in the music group with me, call him Beef. And Beef got the nickname because there was an older kid. Have you ever seen that movie Phantom of the not Phantom of the Opera, but it was the rock one. I can't think of it.
Which one?
Phantom of the Paradise. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Well, anyway, there was a guy off in there named Beefcake. And
Beefcake.
And so they started calling him Beef, and that ended up sticking and being his nickname. Anyway,
I call buff men beefcakes. That's like it's a beefcake.
No, he wasn't. he wasn't buff, but anyway, we had seen a friend from high school that we hadn't seen in years. We're at this club, and the DJ starts picking on me. Okay, he's like, "Gentlemen, you need to be paying attention to these ladies and stuff up here. And big guy, if you think you could do better, why don't you come up on the stage?" And it was like, oh my God, why did you? So I got up there and I made $75 from the girls. I had them play Big Papa. I had to play Big Papa from the Notorious G. But one girl stuck a dang on dollar so far down, I didn't find that sucker till I got home. I was like, what does this itching mean? You know, but yeah, I got up on stage, you know, and did a little striptease dance, you know, for everybody, you know, because I'm stupid like that, you know.
I obviously I have no shame. So like, look at me how I act on the stream. Like I'm just like, hi.
My name is.
Care anymore. My name's actually my favorite Eminem song is back of Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark. This is how we used to get the party start. We used to mix in with Bacardi Dark.
Yeah.
Cookie's gonna get mad at me for rapping. I'm sorry. I'm looking at
that's okay. Peace
I'm
out
a
here.
horrible rapper, but I remember all the words to everything.
Peace out
I
here.
want to rock right now. I'm not bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone. You know, I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, because I'm a winner. No one who's a BNMC. She's like, ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean, even the ones who never saw me, like the way that I've never even my man. I don't know. So let's go. Sorry, I got off of the thing.
That's okay, because you know
I remember them all. I don't know why. I love that shit.
We do that.
Stop what you're doing. Someone got to do.
What was another song I got on my playlist? I like some Filter. There's only like a couple songs I like from Filter. I like some Filter. What's the name of that group?
Hold that thought for one moment. I'm just going to end the broadcast because we're down to like 2 numbers, but I'll keep this going where we can chat.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just.
I'm sorry,
it's
folks.
just my lovely
folks,
cookie on here.
That my debut bored you.
No, I love having you on here.
I'm talking about the people still in the chat. I'm sorry that I bored you, but that might be.
No, I just personally will allow you. My rule when and last week it was really funny because I was like, I muted people. I was like, I made a rule. It was like, I won't let people talk Star Wars, any of the like stuff that every channel is talking about, because my whole thing is just to be different and distract people. Or in the middle of the night, none of that. And then
Star Wars.
And I won't allow it. I will not allow Star Wars. Were you there when I was muting everyone, Tony, that night? When I was
yeah, I was in the chat. I was in the chat. Yeah.
Then we will talk Lord of the Rings then. Gandalf.
I think I sent a message going, yeah, Captain Kirk sucks. Yeah. Just to piss people off.
Just to piss people off.
And I always tell people I've never seen an episode of Star Trek, but I used to have a Leonard Nimoy album on vinyl.
You did to me, Courtney.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me,
on Pop Culture Minefield, on there, like I was on the stream, and Keith, he almost had a heart attack. He was like, "What?" I stopped the whole chat. They were like, "You've never seen Star Trek?" I'm like, "I know what a Ferengi is, though."
That's the new stuff. Yeah, my wife.
Ferengi is that's good enough to me.
She doesn't like the old school, and I'm like, that was like some of the.
If I got into it, I want to get into the old. I like old stuff.
That was some of the stuff that would come on TV. You know, like right before TV would go off. You know, I don't know if anybody. Most of y'all.
We remember when TV went off.
When TV went off.
I remember those days. Yeah.
And you get the colors, the bars.
You get the color bars. Yep. They would play the national anthem before it kicked off. You know, and then you had snow in the color bars. That's one of the things that I remember. I mean, just from childhood nostalgia of watching Star Trek before the TV went off. One channel. Now on another channel, I don't even that still scares me today is, you remember Night Gallery?
Yeah.
Yes. Kendra Shea, we're talking about the 80s and we're actually wrapping it up, but if you're wondering,
Rod Sterling.
This stream we've gone through a lot of different things that we've been talking to. We're kind of winding down talking about different things in the 80s.
Twilight Zone too.
Yeah. Rod Sterling's Night Gallery, the beginning of that, if that doesn't scare the crap out of you.
Yeah.
You guys.
I used to love USA Up All Night.
Oh yeah, USA Up All Night. Yes.
USA Up All Night.
All
with
night.
Rhonda. And Gilbert Godfrey was Saturday. He was Friday, and then she was Saturday, maybe.
You know,
I was an insomniac even as a child.
I loved Gilbert Godfrey when he got up there. I don't think he was hosting the Oscars or a music show or whatnot, but it had to be the Oscars because it was the year when Pee Wee Herman got caught.
Oh yes, late 80s.
In the movie theater.
Yeah,
Early
That was
90s.
so disappointing.
and
I
I
loved it.
loved Gilbert Gottfried's deal on that. He was like, if masturbation was a crime,
Yeah,
I'd be
91,
on
I
death
think.
row. I mean, he's doing this like on live TV, and I'm like on the ground rolling.
Yeah. I think
mean,
it was 91 was when that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he, you know, that was golden. That was almost
I love
as
Gilbert
good
Gottfried.
as Ricky Jarvis when he came out.
Oh God, that was gold.
When he roasted everybody about Harvey Weinstein and all that stuff that was going on. You know, it was. I'm like, wow. There's a lot of people that. Courtney,
the look on their faces was brilliant.
Yeah. Have you guys sit up there and seen the show about the Playboy Mansion, the stuff behind the scene of Playboy?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of things about that, about the Playboy Mansion.
It comes on Monday. I can't tell you what channel or whatnot on there, but
I don't have TV now, so I don't know anything that's like currently on. I'm talking more like when they used to.
Then you will stream it onto your computer, woman.
Okay. What's it called?
Secrets of the Playboy Mansion.
Just Secrets of it. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. If there was not some dirty, foul corruption stuff that was going on there. I mean, with some of the movie stars and stuff that you know and love, and music artists and stuff, that what they really were doing there at that mansion.
People were nasty.
and how those girls
in that little the Oasis area or whatever.
The grotto.
Oh, the grotto. Yeah.
I've heard stories.
Well, next to the grotto was that little bungalow where they had the sex cheer off in there. And some of the story. I mean, I can't look at anything with Jim Brown off in there. Football great and cheesy B actor, whatnot. He used to break chicks' jaws. He'd get off on that. But they would take these, and you know what? They would take these women to the ER and just drop them off. You know, just drop them off. Stuff that's happened. You know, I would not believe that anything that that my Lord and Master Bill Cosby, he did not do that. But man, once I'm just messing with you, Courtney. What? No, it
bummed me out, Mr. Pudding Pop. Okay.
Forget the Jello Pudding Pop. Did you put the pop?
Fat Albert.
I'm going to end this, and I have a story about that. Let me just. It's just Cookie and Kendra still here, but thank you so much for coming out. And I just want to give
Cookie and Kendra.
If people do watch the end of this, I want to say thank you to Sapphire Elf and Milton, who came out, and Fed, who he texted me. We had to go, and David White. He likes the way I say his name. He was new tonight. Please come back. I was just about to thank Tony Nassler, of course, who's on the channel, and Mo and Dr. Corbin. Mark Duffy music was here. He was my old hood, my old street where I used to bartend. And
some people call me
Wookie, I hope you feel better. Raquel. Let's see. Just a couple more, and then I'm going to close it down. Just make sure I didn't miss
David White.
David White.
I did get David White.
Okay, yeah,
he likes the way I said his name. Hello Humans, which is our buddy Sage.
And
I got Markadelphia. They call me Nobody. And I'm almost picked up. I'm fast. I'm getting there. I think that's all. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Thank you for tuning in. I said Raquel
Supremacy. Oh yeah.
I said Wook. Yep. I hope Wookie. I really do hope you feel better. I'm saying that like over and over again, but I hope you're not. I hope you're not sickly. Oh, and John Palmer stopped in. That was really cool. Thanks for stopping in, John Palmer. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream. Bye, everybody. You guys stick around for a minute, but thank you for coming to
Good night.
Good night or good morning to y'all.
Later.